Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Warden Research Initiative. I'm joined here by Rowan.
Kerrsqueak.
We're going to be observing more Neo, The World Ends With You today. Beep, 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 beep.
Sorry, turning down my heater.
Hey, you're fine.
It's a Burke.
Indeed! It's Burkina! Which, I want to show off a little something that, happened last night. Burkina has drawn me and Rowan. Take a look at that! I mean, to be fair, I kind of requested it, but I didn't expect it to just happen. Yeah, look at that.
I like to imagine I'm sitting on a bunch of phone books.
I mean, probably. You're sitting on a bunch of phone books and I'm just big.
Did I make it a dumpy truck?
Absolutely. And that is also being added to the art show. So that'll be on the art show as well. Alongside the soup can and oh, you forgot Rowan's glasses? Yeah, it's alright.
I need to be able to see.
Oh, that's why Rowan looks so smug. They're squinting.
Yeah, I am pretty much blind without my glasses. Yet I still drive better than Dura.
Hey. Fair enough. But damn it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into some more Neo the World Ends With You soon. And
I'm curious.
What's that?
I'm curious if this. Oh nope, I guess it doesn't work.
There has to be a link for it to catch. So you have to post the link to the VOD first and then exclamation point watch.
Ah, okay.
But yeah. So that said, a little bit of a refresher on what happened last time we were playing. It turned out that Motoi was a scumbag, and Shoka is no longer a Reaper, which probably made Fred excited.
No, he was all about that Reaper.
Oh, he really into Reaper feet, right? Got it.
I mean, otherwise, what's the point?
But let us get into the nitty-gritty of it. Oh! I found the button.
What?
I found the horn button.
Which one is it?
H.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I found it. I found the horn button.
Okay, on your right.
Just dog brain.
Can you hear it? Speaking of which, we're going to be playing... Rowan and I are going to be playing that on Thursday. So look forward to that. More me being a dumbass and not knowing how to drive.
I got so many clips out of that.
Yeah. That said, so Thursday, Rowan and I are doing American Truck Sim. And then Friday, I'm going to be joined by Taran, and we're going to be doing Lies of P. Because one Souls-like isn't enough. I don't remember what. Oh, I have to find Motoi. Why? I don't care about him. He's a dick.
You're gonna go punch him.
Let's see. Monkey user help near Shibuya Hikari and Shibuya Stream. Where are those places? So I'm in Takahita Street. So I've got no choice but to progress right now. Where's Shibuya Stream? Shibuya Stream's
Water Society?
Oh, they're dead. They got deleted. Lies of Pepis. It was Shibuya Hikari. Okay, so both of those are there. Okay. I know where to go now. I know the secrets. But let's get some good old-fashioned killing in. Just for, you know, old time's sake.
Who wants a piece of bread?
Yay, violence.
Murder!
I foresee no difficulties.
Oh. I don't like the look of you. Truck-kun, no!
Thanks, Nuggy.
Truck-kun, yes.
Aha.
Was that cool or what?
Aha.
Not bad, I'd say.
Oh, shit. Well,
And then violent gas.
yeah. I think the scorpion farted.
Nice.
It's Truck-kun again.
Humble contribution.
Let's keep it going.
And a black hole.
Yes.
He's over here Tony Hawking.
Indeed.
Not bad, I'd say.
You know, I do wonder a little bit, like, how the ground effects are meant to catch flying enemies.
They
But
pull down into them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that would track. Yeah.
Our party is equipped to win.
Aha. Oh, it's the freaking bears again.
Oh no, the bears!
Just doing my job.
Nice.
I'm waiting for Nana's chat to overhear is shouting in the distance. Not the bears!
Yes, got it. Nice one, Rin, dude.
The sound cancellation in this house is pretty good, actually. Mostly because I invested in it.
Ah, good call. We're just
Yeah.
calling out, it's like, freaking bears!
Perfecto.
Yeah. Aha. Dead. I am stoked for next Tuesday though,
Peace.
because you know what's coming next Tuesday.
That was perfect.
Yakuza 0.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah,
back to crime.
indeed. It's been a while.
It has. And there goes Fred.
Yep. Fred got launched at the camera.
I am honored to be recognized.
He's throwing it back. But yeah, I'm excited to see you play a Yakuza again because you love that game and it's a lot of fun watching you play that.
Yeah. I have all of them now. Because we're doing the whole series.
Can I help you?
Eventually.
Well, it's gonna be a trip, but we'll get it.
Catch you later,
We'll do it.
alligator.
We're gonna do it. I need to go see the clown lady.
Let's move.
No one needs to go see the clown lady.
Sadly, I need to go see the
Need
clown lady.
something.
I can dress up as Santa Claus. Ninja
On stilts.
on stilts. Oops, wrong button.
Need something?
Stilt ninja.
They can't catch you if they can't reach you.
Ninja Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, how else do you think he hits every house in Japan?
Yeah. Also, I'm a VIP in the clown place now.
King of the Clowns.
What do I need for this? Get trade, but trade what?
Hit R.
You buying or what?
Oh, I need a flying high.
There you go. Gotta get high.
Yeah. Get high with a little help from my friends. Get by with a little help from my
I think you're high enough, tall person.
friends. I could get taller. In fact, in fact, strangely enough, I have not stopped growing. I have gotten taller.
Yeah, just showing off now. Now I'm just imagining you're like, I can get taller. You just touch the lever on your chair and lift up.
Better yet, my torso just extends up.
Let's move.
There's a really weird Japanese commercial series
Yeah.
where it was known as Long Man series.
Oh yeah.
And like literally
Thank you very
the
much.
commercial would just end with this one guy just
Come on in.
singing out, "Oh, long man." Like, look it up on YouTube. I think it's like
Thank you so much.
five different commercials, and they all like actually
Hey,
interlock
back soon.
and tell
Yeah.
a story.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a Japanese candy where basically it's just like really
Please
long
come in.
taffy,
Hmm.
and basically this guy keeps showing up. Well, this dude's
Thanks.
out
Good
with
day to
his girlfriend, and he keeps just whipping out this really long piece of candy. Just as the theme song comes on, and she's instantly like staring at him and ignoring her boyfriend. You know,
Ah.
innuendos aside. Well, all over the place, but
Everywhere.
oh yeah,
Innuendo, the movie.
commercial series. But yes,
That
Although it
said,
it does have a funny ending.
when we were talking, when I was saying Vinatavi, like torso just extends up, the very first thing that came to my mind was a slide whistle. Just whoop.
I was thinking, like the noise of a hydraulic chair.
Yeah. What does this do? Inspiring aura. I'll use it.
It makes loud noises.
Aha.
Inspiring aura.
Cat Street. That bip, ba-dap, bop. I got surprise taco.
Ring your bell.
That's what you get when you find out that he's actually a she.
I mean, it's Japan, so
Fair enough. Can't you take a hint? Dog. Dog, dog, dog. Dog. Dog, 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 dog.
I'm getting some static.
Leave me alone already. Isn't
He just
that
wants to be your boyfriend.
Lady Shoka fighting what appears to be a losing battle? No way can she handle all those moves on her own. Hold on, I need to go hold her feet.
Yes, hold her shoes for her.
Brad, I'm not sure that'll actually help. No, let me cook. What's a Reaper doing fighting noise in the first place? Actually, back off, you creeps!
Hey.
Hey. Huh? Hey, we're busy here. Get back. Excuse me? We'll take care of the noise. Fight time!
You're no match
Yeah,
for
I'm
me.
curious. I thought Reapers were supposed to be strong, even if they weren't Reapers anymore.
We never actually saw her fight aside from her failing to kill Moko. Oh, well, shit.
Ooh,
Hey,
ooh.
Rindo, come on. Rindo, come on.
You might want to help. I was gonna say,
I can't do anything about it.
I mean, he was getting triple teamed there. Like two wolves and the bear just comes over and smacks.
Yeah, all my abilities were on cooldown.
Just stand there. And they're watching two wolves beat on.
Oh, well, now it's Fret's turn. Damn.
Those noises.
Yeah.
Most spectacular.
Wait, she was losing the jellyfish?
Huh?
She was losing the jellyfish.
Yeah, she was losing to the jelly baby.
Not bad, I'd say.
I don't think Shoka actually has any fighting abilities.
She put all her points in Snark.
Yeah. Snake whistle. Fret, that's not a thing. Snake whistle.
You alright?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
But why would the noise assault their master?
his voice.
Actually, about that.
Those aren't the voices.
She's not a Reaper
Huh?
anymore. For real?
Those aren't the voices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
So, do you got some place to go?
Duh.
The look on her
If there's
face.
one thing Shibuya's got, it's places to go.
That's not what I meant. You said you got kicked out of the Reapers. It's because you tried to help
Shoka's
us,
just like,
wasn't
sorry,
it?
I can't turn the
I mean-
sass off. It's automatic.
Basically.
I think it got worse.
But, like, can you blame me? The game's no fun when it's always the same. And it's hardly a game when there's no point in playing. No matter how long the players manage to survive, they still end up getting erased.
Yeah.
Sure seems that way.
But despite all that, you've done pretty well. You're tougher than the rest.
Oh?
Yeah.
And it'd be a shame if you got erased like all the others. So I thought,
Yeah?
wouldn't it be fun if they actually won? And here we are. So yeah, later losers.
Shoka, wait!
What
Not
now?
like I like you or anything.
Yeah, she's being a bit.
Owe her for helping
And
us.
she's not
yeah.
a Reaper anymore,
She's just
right?
a player like
This
us.
game isn't meant to be
And
played
she
alone.
was
Okay,
born to
Deku.
become a
She's
Reaper.
gotta be stronger than most.
Cat got your tongue or what?
Hey, do you wanna join us? Like, our team?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
I just feel like we
And Fred's
need
already
as many
elated.
allies as we can get.
Fred's doing that How to
You
Train Your
can't be
Dragons meme.
serious. I mean,
Fret's
I don't
just
think your
stuck
pals would
in
take
the
too kindly
pog
to that.
face pose.
No, it's cool with me. You scratched our backs, so we ought to do the same. Plus, Rindu deciding anything on his own is a miracle. So I say we know.
adding a second X-Reaper to our ranks is an attractive proposition indeed.
Okay, can you stop making that
I'm
face?
down. Long as she don't betray us too, yo.
We won't force you to join if you don't want to.
Does this mean I get a fifth character
Look.
to control?
It's not that I don't want to.
Huh?
Okay, fine. I'll throw you dummies a bone. Here, that's my account.
Got it. What?
I'm...
Yes.
Hang on. Just got a message.
Yes.
It's Motoi again.
Is he
And
dead?
Another pick.
He's dead.
Okay, let's find him before he does something we all regret.
Like, kill him.
Why bother with him?
Because we need to make sure he lies low for now.
But why?
Because today's the day we take down the Ruin Bringers. And we don't want him getting in the way.
Gotcha.
Anyway, let's move. Still gotta find Suzukichi too.
Wait,
Yeah?
I just wanted to say thanks.
Oh. Sure.
It
Something-
means a lot to me.
Well, good.
I wonder if that actually hurt her to
Anyway.
say thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
And yes, it clearly did. Stuck in the middle. Send a wide sweeping shockwave at your target. Those caught in the middle will take heavy damage. Fully charge it to draw the enemy in. Your social network has been updated. Keep them dead with a killer remix. Or knock him dead. Oh, my groove can now reach 3,000 or 300%. Nice. So, where do you think Moto is anyway? I mean, I don't really care because Shoka's with us now, And so like I kind of like met all of my bucket list goals. And hey Shoka, can I sniff you? Moving on. Well, he sent us a pic of that with that last poem. I've definitely seen this place before. Classic motor never makes it easy.
If you shed a tear, don't fret. That just means your eyes are wet.
What?
Fred's just kind of like, what?
Is it what? Yes, if you've cried, your eyes are wet.
Mind blown.
The hell that's supposed to mean? My advice, if you're looking for a deeper meaning, don't. Anyway, let's try and find the spot where you took this pic. Dot dot dot. Swallow. Don't spit. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. Totally not going down without a fight. I needed to include that last part to clarify.
I'm glad you did.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Boombox! Yoink!
Fine, boom.
Haha! Oh, it's another one of these. I hate these.
Thanks, pal.
I'm not paying for those jeans. Look, they're all damaged.
Gotta focus.
They're what's the word for it? Stressed?
I'm stressed enough as is. Why do I need my jeans to be stressed too?
Yes.
This'll be easy.
Oh, I do have 5 characters now.
Pretty sure you have. Wait, do you?
Yeah.
I thought you only had 4.
Oh.
Go Power Rangers!
Yep. For frogs. I'm using this on frogs.
Sounds about right.
I orbital striked a bunch of frogs.
I fully support that idea.
Yeah. Aha!
Nice one.
So the one problem I'm encountering with having 5 characters is that I am having to monkey paw the frickin' controller.
So whenever you make a wish, it gets twisted.
Yes.
No, monkey paw.
Yeah. Haha.
Don't do anything stupid.
Brett's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, don't do anything stupid. Just looks at Fred. Don't do anything. Did you just hit somebody with a train?
Yes.
Like an entire train?
I did.
Yep.
And
Sure did.
you're done for.
Yeah, Shoka is fully on my team. I'm in complete control of 5 characters now instead of just 4.
That's cool.
Yeah. I wonder if eventually I'll have a character for every button.
And then you'll get more characters, so you'll have to have 2 controllers.
Hello there.
Hey, Meryl. Truckoon, no!
Truckoon harder.
Aha! There we go.
All you need is right edge lord.
Honored to be recognized.
Yeah. I Show needs to come back. I need to swap out Shoka's pin though because she's using a shitty one. Let's see. She's doing right up. Okay. So this one.
Oh yes, let's give the kitty girl a giant bomb.
Naturally. What else would you give her?
Let's have a look.
Oh
Rapid
wait,
scratch attack.
I need to get. I need to put some clothes on her too.
I can almost hear Fred's disappointment.
Man, egg.
I mean, as long as you don't hand her any socks, I'm pretty sure he's okay.
Probably. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah. Hi, Meryl. How are you doing today?
Hey, how are you doing today? Sorry, I'm back. Garm was acting up again. Why do the lace gloves give me higher defense?
Because gloves?
You know what? Fair. Deal with the glasses. Sure. She seems the type. Oh wait, I can also swap out this pen because I don't need it anymore. And go back to this. Oh.
Let's move.
Aha.
I'm a little disappointed that the assassin one's not just like a gun.
Yeah. That said, we got the lawn mode today, so we won't have to worry about the nuisance officer again.
That's good.
Hopefully that'll be enough, because we can't afford to paint the house right now.
Yeah, that's expensive.
We actually looked into it, in order to get the house painted, we'd have to have $1,500.
Ouch.
Yeah, so that ain't happening. Because I'm not healthy enough to do it myself, and we also don't own a ladder. So, you know.
Well, yeah, plus you generally have to have a spray and like a lot of materials, and it's like that's not cheap.
Nope. It's not at all.
Like even if you do it yourself, it's still a couple hundred.
Yeah. You got sunburn? Ah, damn. Yeah,
That's why you never go outside.
It's actually been kind of cool around here. Knock on wood. But yeah.
The sun. Be careful because the sun is a deadly laser.
The sun is a deadly laser. Not anymore, there's a blanket. I fucking love that meme. Bill Wirtz was great. And then he stopped doing things. Got a mission for you kiddos. And you'll need to do it if you want past. Hurry up. Lay down this, Betty. Someone's eager. Win 3 encounters with this type of noise. Frogs.
Oh no, frogs! How will we ever defeat them?
Alright, let's get this out of the way, SAP. Oh no!
I mean, it's not like they're Battletoads or anything.
Damn it.
Seriously?
It wouldn't let me jump the fence.
These punks is done for.
Alright, well.
That was sick. Did you see me just
Oh,
now?
poor little frogs are all tired.
Sure, that's what's going on. Alright, laser beams.
I mean, that would have been really impressive if you actually hit anything.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, I watched him shoot in every direction except towards the enemy.
Yeah. Aha!
And yeah, Meryl, I think it takes 8 minutes for the rays of the sun to reach us.
Oh,
So we could be dead and we wouldn't go it for 8 minutes.
You're experiencing a motor vehicle accident. Aha!
Please brace for another one. Worse than the last Avengers movie.
I like how Shoka, it looked like Shoka threw that at Fret for a second.
Fits. Chucks it at Fred's head, missed him by like an inch. He's like, wow, that was close.
Yeah.
Darn.
That's 3 down, right? Yep. It didn't come out. Tell the Reaper. I'm above Shoka.
Yeah, the blood's not getting to his head anymore.
Nicely done. You're free to head on through. Thank you. Let's move, team. I could not be happier than right now. Let's go.
Is this a new song?
Yes, it's a new song.
Come again.
And it was instantly interrupted the moment I went into a store. Let's go.
Hey there, dude.
Actually, it's funny. Somebody pointed out that if you set up your music player like Pandora or whatever, and you set it to like random, you can have your own theme song as you go around and do your day.
Fight the power.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit amusing.
Gotta focus.
What was it? I was at the grocery store. Hey, Tarn.
Hey, Tarn. How you doing?
I love that icon.
Yeah, I wish I have so many animated emote slots that I'm not using because I don't have any animated emotes.
Let's move.
Honestly, with Ven, I would imagine them just smashing through the table.
Yeah. Like, it just starts and you just see the table just ragdoll everywhere. Just stopping in and check on. All right, Tarn.
Actually, it would be funny to do one like a table flip where you see the table flips off into orbit.
Yeah. You could probably make me one later. That'd be really cool. I'd really appreciate that.
Let's move.
Yeah, more stuff to spend points on.
Yeah. Exclamation point!
Dun dun dun.
That guy's streaming right now?
Whoa there.
Look lively, ladies and gentlemen. The Wicked Twisters are right by Shibuya Hikari. Who knows what kind of crazy mission they're taking on today? Wait, is he commentating on us? Come on, guys. Don't stand still. You're gonna bore the audience to death.
Oh, really?
Care to put a sock in it? Shoka, what are you doing here? Not really important right now. I'm more weirded out by your... more weirded out that you're spending your day off commentating. Wait, for real? Dude, that's sad. Just go look at feet or something. God.
Wow, Fred, chill. That killed a man.
My work-life balance is fine, thank you very much. I relax on my day off by commentating from a cafe.
Hi, Avoid.
Hey, Ovoid, how are you doing? Yeah, I love this game.
This soundtrack is ridiculously good.
It really is.
And yes, Venetavi is Chimera Android.
An Android Leviathan Chimera.
Ah, thank you.
Indeed.
It's important to get them in the right order.
If I recall correctly, Ovoid's Proto.
Oh, awesome. Yay,
Yeah.
Poster Master Race.
I'm going to nose you. Not like I've got anything else I could be doing. Dude, I just told you could go look at feet. Like, come on. Have a life. God.
His microphone's not even plugged in.
Really?
So you're always somewhere watching us in real time? Creepy. That's the one who looks at feet all the time. That's not creepy. That's just porn.
Not when you're out the window.
Why you boop?
Haha, you found the weakness.
Hey, don't be like that now. Commentating's all I've got. I'd be worthless without this gig. Aren't you selling yourself a bit short?
I mean, you're worthless with this gig.
Nah, I'm garbage, honestly. Sorry for bothering you. I'll just throw myself in the nearest trash can.
Wow.
Alright, but if you see any sketchers in there, can you send them to me? Over and out. You know, I think that guy might actually have a problem.
He just turns himself into a raccoon and crawls into a trash can.
You know, it's funny, it's funny Fret saying someone else might have a problem, and I can see just everyone quietly staring at Fret.
Well, like, look at the expressions.
Yeah. No kidding. How's about we come up with a new hobby for the brother to get into? Ugh, good idea, B. Indeed, hobbies add color to the melochromatic mundanity of daily life.
Introduce him to Warhammer. He'll never have any money ever again.
Yeah, I know, right? I suggest we go along with Lord Beat's idea. So, he said he's in some cafe near Shibuya Hikari, right? There's gotta be killer sweet Shibuya East. Let's get pay him a visit. Sounds good to me. Seriously? Like, don't... Honestly, I think I preferred when you guys were staring at my feet.
Fred still is.
Yeah, I know. Your social network has been updated with the Reaper commentator. That's me! Haha! In your nearest trash can.
Why do you keep talking like that? I had a stroke!
It's part of the biz, baby! I got it implanted. You got your voice implanted? Don't ask!
I know, it's almost as sad as being a streamer.
Hey. Hey. Hey! I'm gonna squish those cheeks.
Oh no!
Come here! I'm squishing those cheeks.
Get
Get
out of
over.
here.
Nope. Nope. No. Come here. Come here. I got you. Ah.
Squeak. It almost being as bad as a second banana on somebody else's stream.
Oh, what? A second banana? What?
It's almost as bad as being the second banana on someone else's stream.
Oh. Banana.
Quick distraction, chat. List one of your hobbies. I know you're there. I can hear you not typing.
That's actually... I'm interested. I mean many things. Anyway. What are your hobbies, chat? I, for one, have the hobby of streaming. My job is my hobby.
Well, do what you love and you never work a day in your life.
For real though, I think like I've kind of turned building settlements and Fallout into a hobby.
You have, and it's actually adorable.
I just wish the game didn't break all the fucking time.
Well, I mean, it's Fallout, so...
It's a Bethesda title, so yeah.
It just works.
Oh, hold on a second. I just realized I'd done an oopsie and left. I left AIMP running.
What's AIMP?
AIMP is the program that I'm using to play music. It's actually really, it's really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Good?
It's a good program. So, it auto mixes. It auto mixes your tracks, which is really, really fucking cool. So like, it will like tune into the music you got playing, and it will auto fade them into each other.
Oh, that's a really cool feature.
Yeah, it is. Now I have to pee, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Brings out the best in you.
God damn it. I'll be right back.
Well, Dur went off to go mark territory. I've recently tried to start painting up Warhammer minis. I kind of want to get back into putting together some of my Gundam models. I still need to watch Gundam Thunderbolt. I haven't seen it, but I have one of the models from it. I know very little about it, but the Gundams look kind of cool. I finished up watching Witch from Mercury.
I'm here.
We noticed. Welcome back.
I was thinking while I was going to the restroom that I need to replace my desk. So I've been working off of an antique writing desk this entire time, which is not conducive to computer use in general.
I don't know, depending on how big it is.
It's very small. It is a very small desk. I've kind of made it work because I have hi Burkina. Don't damage my back. I'll be all right. I've kind of made it work because I have my mini fridge right next to it, so I have a bunch of shit just stacked on top of that to make room. But this is not an ideal setup. So after I get the new case, I'm probably going to have to try to invest in a new desk. I have one listed on Throne that is good and should give me a whole lot of room and has a built-in surge protector.
Ooh,
which is something I desperately need because currently I don't have anything like that.
I just have I have a surge protector as like an extension cord.
Yeah.
I actually saw this really nice desk. It has contact charging.
Really?
So basically, you set your phone or your tablet down out in a specific spot. And basically, as long as it's over the surface of the desk, it starts charging it for you.
Huh. All right. Yeah, the one I'm looking at is, it's a really big desk. Should take up nearly the entirety of my back wall, which may sound like a lot, but I actually need that space. That, and there's no shelving in the house at all. So that'd be great for that. Honestly, it'd just solve a lot of my problems.
Well, that would help. I noticed you made quite a bit of progress on your computer case.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder who donated some of that. I wonder who did that. Wonder who. Wonderwall.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall. No, that was legit not me, actually.
No?
No, I didn't actually donate anything yet.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, it's just a little under 100 short of being paid off.
Yeah, Dura's currently trying to get a larger, well, you can describe it better than I can, but
I'm attempting to get a larger case that is capable of holding modern components. Because my current one, as much as I love it and I've carried it on through the years, it is broken down, barely holding together, and it's too small for modern motherboards. So I have to replace it. Or it's not the motherboard that's too small for, it's the modern graphics cards.
Okay, yeah, so that's kind of an issue of even if you tried to upgrade, it won't fit in the case anymore.
Yep. That said, my current motherboard also does not have any built-in SSD slots.
Oh, well, that's a little bit of an issue.
Yep.
Yeah, I figure I'm saving up now, but for Christmas, I'm going to treat myself to a new PC.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get Nana to hold my hand and basically walk me through putting it together for myself.
Nana knows so much about that stuff. Like, for real. In fact, why don't we give Nana a shout out right now? She's
I was gonna say if I need to know how to walk through walls, I'll contact you.
Or how to become incredibly durable. And it's funny. I was
get hit by a truck.
Yeah, that did happen.
Step 2, do so again.
I was talking in Dwight's stream earlier. I was like, yeah, I think after the 5th car, I've built up the abilities to become a natural disaster survivor.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
Anyway, this is the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should be. He's got to be sat somewhere with a view of the street. Totally not looking at feet like all these other guys here. I can see your computer over there, dude. I know what you're looking at. Oh, except for that guy. That guy's playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Haha. I get that reference.
That said, that right there is Nana's stream.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do that.
Okay, we're putting on the horse.
Yeah, I could hear you typing away. I figured you were having some trouble.
Display.
Well, the issue was anytime I moused over
This is me wearing a
over
horse
her
hat.
name,
Uh-huh.
it would automatically move me out of
These are literally inside my ear.
out of the chat window.
Weird.
So I'm like,
It's alright. I have it memorized, so I just type it in.
I'm sorry. This is ridiculous.
But yeah, you should all go follow Nana. She's delightful. She's currently playing MechWarrior 5, and she's been loving the fuck out of that game. She said she wants to make it one of her mainline games. That said, oh, I forgot to announce this. I have acquired a pre-purchase copy of Armored Core 6.
ooh,
And we're going to be playing it on launch. I hope it'll run. I really, really hope it'll run. I hope it'll run. I hope my computer's strong enough. Ooh. I hope my... No, I don't think you have drawn Nana before, Burkina. Not that I know of, at least. I know Taran has. Stretchy. And Feretta has as well.
I don't know, Burke kind of you kind of triggered something in me because I saw that picture and I'm like, I should be able to do that. Why can't I do that? I'm gonna do that.
You gotta let me watch you draw again. I love watching you draw.
No.
Yes. Let me watch you draw. I like watching
Okay.
you draw. It's cathartic.
You're cathartic.
Thank you. I think. You're hoping to get an internal SSD for your PlayStation 5 next month? Nice. Yeah, I've been hearing that the PS5 has been running... You're adorable, you know that?
How dare.
I've been hearing that the PS5's been running into a lot of storage issues.
As in, you can't find any in storage.
Maybe I could commentate on how the sugar dissolves in my cup of tea.
Hey,
There he is. Hey, Mr. Reaper.
What?
Oh, I get it. You've come to laugh at me, haven't you? Yeah, kinda. I mean... Nah, man, it's not like that. It's totally not like that. Nope. Certainly not. We wanted to ask if you ever thought of finding a new hobby. Feel free to tell us if we're overstepping our boundaries, though. Ah! Real talk, everything thinks your commentary is whack, right? I figure it's about time you tried something else, yo. Are you trying to be nice to me right now? Because you kinda suck at it. Yeah, dog, I ain't trying to be nice. I ain't trying to be nice. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Your commentating smells like, well, something that's really smelly. Although you might have a point. I had been getting a bit bored lately. Yeah, you're talking about your tea dissolving and commentating. Yeah, I think we get the picture.
Sup?
He also
Word!
has a third in front of him.
Yeah. Alright, Rendo. Let's give this guy some advice. I guess we could, but who should advise him?
Oh, no. Who's the nerd chick? Nagi?
Nagi. I almost wanted to say Fret, but Nagi. Let's go with Nagi. Nagi, you want to take care of this? I thought you'd never ask. I have a feeling you will enjoy this. Whoa! Wait, what is this? It's a phone.
Pokemon Go.
You have phones, right? Diablo Immortal. God.
Oh, God.
I feel like Nagi would be the type to play it, though.
No! Give her credit. She would have way better taste than that.
Elistra. Right. You know what, you're right. Dating sims. Mobile
Oh, of
dating
course.
sims. She'd be playing Episode. That said, I've seen some funny shit about that.
She's
mobile-
got issues, man.
Yeah.
Or
300
that whole season.
326 of them. It's an app
Well,
that
no, what-
says... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay, what was that one game she kept talking about? The one with
Elegant Strategy.
yeah. Get him hooked on that.
Yep. It's an app that saves you money on Lord Kai's fortune-telling services. That creep? I think I'll pass. Man, I was sure you were going to tell him to play that game you were always talking about. You know, the one that the mouse was just mentioning? Brett, we keep telling you there's no mouse. There's no mouse. No, the mouse is right over there with the big weird horn thing that looks like a demon.
Don't listen to them, Fred. Just burn them all.
Okay, the mouse told me to burn you all. Fred, no. Me too. Lord Tomonami cannot help this man with his plight. I imagine that what you need right now is someone to give you some sound, logical advice. Am I wrong? Gasp! I believe Lord Kai could be of service to you in that regard. I cannot pronounce his name because it is spelled in a way that my brain can't wrap itself around.
I want to say K?
Probably. Didn't you feel like you could be a fortune teller, boss? Huh! You know what? You might be right. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna pay Kay a visit. Will our fortune-telling friend be able to help this troubled Reaper? Only time will tell. Well, he fell right back into it. Jeez. Oh hey, new post on WikiFeed. Hey, look at Shoka. I didn't do that. Who's taking pictures of my feet and posting them? Nobody.
I blame Ven.
Hey. Still not sure how logical any of that was. I guess Nagi used some sort of logic to convince him to do something illogical, like having his fortune told. Something along those lines. Now let us make haste. Wait, for real?
She's getting a cut.
What's that?
I hope she's getting a cut from the fortune teller.
Yeah, I know, right? Wait, for real? Damn, Bess, you're on another level. Wow, that was it.
Yay, giving bad advice.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Oh, I opened up a bunch of shit. Allows you to equip an extra pin assigned to the same key button as another. Ooh.
That could be very helpful because wasn't that one of your big issues?
Yes. Pig Dart displays a pig icon on the upper left corner of the screen when there's pig noise nearby. Not something I super need. Super sound serve. No.
It is a little annoying that it took this long. It took this long for you to get the ability to customize your controls.
Yeah, yeah. I need more friend points.
Oh, Dura needs more friends.
No, not more friends, more friend points.
Same thing.
I need more.
By the way, we're in ad break.
Yeah.
So, anyone who's not subscribed, unfortunately, is watching an ad.
Yeah. But you know, you can get past that by subscribing. Not to like sound super capitalist or anything, you know, it just kind of is how this works.
That and the subscriptions really help you out because that's how you sustain yourself.
Yeah.
Although right now we're only talking to the people who already have a subscription.
Yes. Look, I'm not smart. All right, so now I need to go here. I fucking love the music in this game. And is it just me, or is it like as the game progresses, the music just keeps getting better?
Yeah, it does seem like that. It also seems like the music's getting a little bit more intense as you go.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Egg.
Egg. Shop. Tacos? Oh. I didn't buy anything. What are you thinking?
He only knows like 3 lines in Spanish, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey. It's these guys again. My mind's made up, Itsuki. I'm going, and that's that. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Going abroad is a big deal. Are you just gonna ditch our modeling jobs? Well, I'm gonna stop doing that stuff for a while, yeah. Besides, there's other things I want to do right now. More importantly, I can't believe how easily you forget. Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't forget anything, did I? Except that I forgot to forget that I forgot when I forgot. Don't ask me. Figure it out yourself, big jerk. To be young enough, can't admire their passion. Dog, you are constantly looking at Shoka's feet. Like, what? You know what? Never mind. And you gotta help brother Alfred? What?
Isn't he like 16?
Who, Fred?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I do know that they are not 18.
Yeah, they're still kids.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Only Rindo and Fret are kids. And Shoka. Shoka is as well. I think.
Well, she's immortal. She's like 10,000 years old.
It's hard to say. Like, it's hard to say how old they are.
Well, yeah, anime, he doesn't really obey aging.
I mean, given, like, the fact that Nagi's apparently 25.
Yeah, I guess never going outside is good for your, good for not aging.
Yeah. Sounds like he's on a real bind, yo. Not sure when you get in the middle of whatever that is, but this skin could hurt. Hey, shit! Sorry, I'm allergic to nut feet. All right.
Gotta focus.
Can't believe she'd up and decide that on her own without talking to me first. And what's she studying? Modeling? Foreign languages? She's great at those already. After all the trouble I went through to convince my family and work to let me go, he just forgets? Unbelievable. So mad I can't even speak to him. I don't believe this. He's the one who asked me to study abroad with him in the first place. Does he think I'm not serious about dance? Or I'm not serious about him? Aww. He's stupid.
Just the way you said that. It's like when you see a dog who doesn't understand how to walk straight. You're like, oh, it's dumb.
Did they both head over heels for each other? Yeah. Weren't you complaining about that before? Unless I am mistaken, I believe he is the man who misplaced his wallet the other day. He said something about buying a ring, right? I bet he was gonna get it for his girlfriend. So, how do you want to handle this? Meh, let's help him out for old time's sake.
There's only one way to solve this. A dance-off.
You see, we found his wallet, so now we're like his best friend, even though he's never seen us before and doesn't know who we are, but we know everything about him because we kind of stalked him in the middle of the night.
Fred, no.
And, like, we're ghosts, so he can't say anything about it, and there's no evidence, and there's no proof. So, it's not admissible in a court of law. You know way too much about this, Brad. What are you talking about? He's got to make him remember that he's the one who said she should study abroad in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't focus on the idea of them learning to dance together overseas.
What's that pose?
This is my special JoJo pose. I want to be in. This is the power of my stand. Toasted nerd. Hell yeah.
So what are we thinking here?
All right, let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, the fact that his brain works in crayon.
Are you really surprised?
Not at all.
The fact that it's colored in.
If I want to be worthy of Honoka's love, I gotta step up my dance game. That's why I'm gonna go study abroad. Honoka's surprisingly into the whole idea of studying abroad. Maybe because I asked her to go with me. I almost felt like I was posing. Because you were. Oh, damn, I remember now. Such an idiot. I'm the one who suggested you go abroad in the first place. About time you remembered. Sorry, Hanukkah. Wait, so where are you gonna... I'll be going to the same school as you.
What?
Hang on. The place only accepts people that audition. Right, I went to an audition here the other day, and I was just so... And I just so happened to pass with flying colors. No way! You're amazing, honey. I always knew you had the knack for dancing. Well, it helps when I've got a teacher as good as you.
All right.
Man, I'm all
competing.
Yeah. Man, I'm all fired up. Come on, let's go practice right now. Dance off with chainsaws.
Turns out they're only good at Dance Dance Revolution.
Well, wait a second. We're supposed to go shopping in Harajuku today. Something tells me. Why you boop?
Hi, Tabby.
Hey, Tabby. Oh, Tenki, hello. Yeah, this game's fucking great. I loved the original. Like, I absolutely.
I'm upset about how much people slept on this game.
How much people slept on it and are continuing to sleep on it. It sucks. I think it's because the original was such a cult classic. And then, like, the release of Neo wasn't really advertised super well.
Yeah, I don't know how new the boop is, but it's one of my favorite redeems so far.
It's been around for about a month and a half.
Ah, okay. Especially since it has such a short cooldown.
Yeah, it's been around since I started messing with sound alerts, which I need to work more on sound alerts because it's kind of fun to play with. You're so thoroughly impressed how why you boop?
Because I can.
How they translated touchscreen screen controls to full 3D controls. Yeah. Feel they could do plenty more. Yeah. Ah! Why you boop? Why you boop? I'm gonna boop you.
Nope. Some fool did not put a very long timer on this.
Why you boop? I'm gonna gnaw in your ears.
Nope.
Nope. I'm doing it. I'm gnawing on your ears. I'm gnawing on you. Get over here.
Get
over here.
Funny voices.
Get over here. Hey, Rowan.
No.
You're adorable and lovely and a delightful person who I cherish. And you got cute little glasses that are all sparkly and they're circle shaped and they're cute on your nose.
God, oh dear.
How you doing, Tabby? It's been a while. But yeah, Tenki, this game's been great. That said, Rowan, could you give Tinky a shout out for me? Hell yeah. Oh, you did it right. Yeah, get shouted out, Tinky. Dredd said that you guys are taking a break from raid night for a couple of nights, right? Or not, why did I say Dredd? Zell said that. You doing all right, Tabby? Nice. I'm glad.
I know, I could never do raids in Final Fantasy. It was just too confusing for me.
I fucking love raid content. I just wish I was high enough level to actually do it. You're gonna have people out of town for the next few weekends? Yeah. Zell and I were talking about doing Remnant for a couple nights while you guys aren't able to raid, because I really want to get into the game, and I've been looking for something to collab with Zell forever. Because Zell's cool. I like Zell. Zell's awesome.
Yeah, Zell's a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's just our schedules don't line up ever.
Yeah, I remember him holding our hands when we were doing Monster Hunter.
Yeah. We need to get back into that at some point. We've made
the mobile game is supposed to be coming out, I think, next month.
Mobile game? For phones?
Yes. They're putting out a mobile game for Monster Hunter by Nanek. Same people who did Pokemon Go.
Oh.
But supposedly it has full move sets. It doesn't have all of the weapons, but it has a bunch of them.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be basically, as far as I can tell, you find a monster out in the wild, you start fighting it, and anyone else that's near you can join in.
Huh. All right. Sounds neat-ish.
Sounds like it has potential.
It sounds like it has potential, but
Haha.
why you both? Sounds like it has potential, but like I can't walk very far, so I don't know how much use I'd find out of it. That said, sounds like a happy ending to me. All right, then let's get back to business, yo. Yes, sir. I like it when people fall in love and then massage each other's feet. Dude, you ever talk about anything other than feet? Nah.
At least they're happy.
He's consistent. One thing. Increase the groove boost received from using beat sounds. But let's see. Lives of the party sometimes increases the groove earned from beat drop combos performed by beat and fret. Cool. Mr. Mew Pouch. Slow-mo rare noise. Slows down the speed at which rare noise symbols move. None of these are super... I need them right now. I'm gonna hold out on my friendship points.
You're holding out on friends?
Ah! Thank you for the peak comedy button.
The very top in comedy.
And yes, there is a make everyone upset button.
Let's have a look.
Oh, there's a pig noise up there. I should kill that.
Bacon.
An enemy approaches.
Pigs give you money? Is that right?
Pigs give you money or special items.
Ah, okay, cool.
Aha.
I get it. Piggy bank.
Are we awesome or what?
Poor little
Aha.
pig.
I did it. Oh, they dropped a pin.
Booyaka! Don't get better than this.
Oh! That's useless.
But at least it was free.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Alright.
I don't know, that make everyone upset button always gets me too.
Yeah, I mean... that's literally the intent, is for it to jar. It's called make everyone upset for a reason. Because it makes everybody upset. Hey!
Hello there.
Hello there! Oh. Pigs don't change their drops based on difficulty like everything else, do they? No. They don't. Pigs are always the same.
Pigs never change.
Where was it I needed to go? I don't remember.
Let me think this through.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be finding that one, the bad philosophy guy.
I think that's 104. No. Dokenzak, that's Dokenzak. You may have gone super completionist on this and kept grinding out all the difficulties. I was kind of doing that, but Rowan yelped at me, so I stopped.
Come in.
Well, considering you spent almost an entire stream just leveling up pins, and it's like, that's great, but let's move on with the story.
Yeah, I got super into it.
Hurry back.
Like, if you can grind off stream, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but I didn't. So. God. Beat, can you like? I need to fight some more stuff.
Are you saying you need to go beat some more people?
Yeah, I need.
Seriously?
I need to. Ah!
We've got this in the bag.
Damn it! Did it get you?
It always does, because I always Discord on. off to the side.
Yeah.
And because of the sim I'm on, I'm always getting notifications, so I usually have to check it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting my shit kicked in.
Yeah, that kind of happens when you stand in front of the thing.
I didn't realize that it was it's canceling out my abilities and siphoning me in to dealing damage. It's got a stun attack. That kind of sucks.
Maybe don't stand in front of it.
It's forcing me to stand in front of it. Ow.
Mac
Well,
is cheap.
I'm gonna have to run away.
Everyone,
Ah.
about face.
Okay.
So we're not going to talk about the elephant in the room.
That thing is super strong. I'm gonna have to fight those on their own.
Did you heal up?
An enemy approaches.
You auto heal.
Ah, okay.
Just be careful.
Huh.
Through you. Indeed.
Did you tell me about who stopped in your stream when you were playing this game? No, you didn't. Tell me about it.
Did you see that?
I did, and
Aha!
What will he do next? Oh yeah! Keep it up.
Car.
We'll
Paul Cashman Jr. Okay, Rindo? Oh, the voice actor for Rindo?
Is that you?
The actual voice actor for Rindo.
Nope, that's you. Okay, actually, having the official voice actor stop into your stream is really freaking cool.
It is. Like, holy shit.
Okay, admittedly, I fangirled when Ferretta was around, but still.
You fangirled when you found out I was friends with Ferretta.
It's freaking Ferretta!
and that's why you should leave it to me. Indeed.
That said, I also really like the voice when you do the voices.
Well, thank you. I try.
I mean, they're a lot better than voices in my head.
It's alright, I
Um,
guess.
I just noticed her fingers are very pointy.
Yeah.
Gotta
She's
focus.
very cat-like.
I can't wait to be done.
Immediately, I
with
kind of
this.
want that jacket.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It'd probably look really good on you.
Although I kind of want to get a mouse. What do they call it?
Kigurumi.
Yes, Kigurumi.
Aha!
I just have to find one.
Yeah. That's always the struggle.
That's
mean-
not actually from Japan.
Kigurumis are like easy to find, but it's hard to find one that isn't in size child.
Well, I mean, good thing I'm short.
Yeah, I like to think that you're cute size is what it is.
Masterfully done.
I will accept either fun size or travel size.
Yeah, fun size. He fits you as well.
I think when you throw the bomb, it looks like it blows up your guys too. Oh no, how dare!
Aha. Ah, damn it! Hey, Rowan.
Curse week.
You know that you got a cute butt?
No,
You got a real cute butt.
you've never even seen it.
I have, though. Well, not entirely, but yes.
I was about to say, wait a minute. Are you hiding cameras again?
No.
And okay, Tabby, I kind of like that one, pocket size.
Yeah, pocket size. Pocket size mouth.
Considering,
Could have been worse.
I think Dura's joked about like minimizing my icon, like putting it over one of their pouches.
Yeah. Which if I figure out how to do items for the 3D model, that might be a thing I can actually do. That said, I completed this pin finally.
Well, I really like the little stuffed animal little icon that that Taylor got me.
Yeah,
Let's have
that was really nice of it.
I mean, it just cost me my soul, but it's not like I was using it.
You got a lot of nerve.
I think you were
taking
using
me
it.
on, yo.
No, I mean I've got like 3 extra.
No sweat for
Ah,
Fred.
gotcha.
I just keep them in jars.
All right.
Ain't no stopping us now.
I mean, it's not like anyone checks what they sign.
I mean, I do.
Not bad.
You're the rarity.
Hell,
As opposed to Applejack.
I'm one of the few people who actually reads fine print, I think. Sorry, I've had enough people try to fuck me with that shit. I'm like, no, not again.
Not bad.
I mean, it's usually a good idea to at least browse it.
Yeah. Aha!
Just blow up that entire side of the street.
Yeah. Wish I could black hole again. I want a black hole again.
Well, I mean, you could. You just have to equip the. You have to equip the pins.
Yeah, the gravity pin again.
I mean, it seems pretty handy because it locks things in place.
Yeah.
But no, you've got to level up every pin, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scored big on that one.
What was it? It was a friend of mine. She was a completionist. Like she had to go through and do everything and gather everything, max rep with everything. And well, I was playing something, and I was running by, and she's like, oh, if you go down that pit, there's a collectible. I'm like, oh, this one here? It's like, yeah. Oh well, I just jumped over and kept going. They're like, go back. No, go back. I don't wanna. It's just a collectible. They're literally sitting there glaring at me. They're not even looking at the screen anymore. They're just glaring at me like, go back.
Let's eat.
Time to eat.
Man, I am starving.
Shoka takes pictures of
Pretty
her
good to
food.
me.
Oh, that really hits the spot.
Of course she does.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, boy.
Let's move.
That said, I need to go back to that taco place for reasons.
For tacos.
Yeah. I've not
Actually-
eaten any of the food in the Shibuya stream.
Ah. Actually, it was funny because I met one person who, he insisted on taking photos of all of his food,
Yeah?
which was, of course, was kind of annoying because it's like, oh, it's one of these people. I later found out that they were a 3D artist, and they used the photos they took of their food to basically learn how to texture their 3D models.
Oh. Neat.
So then I felt like a jerk because I'm like, oh, they're gathering resources. Okay, or references. Like, oops.
I mean, it happens.
Let's eat, yo.
Let's eat.
And now we feast.
All of these look the same.
Pretty tasty.
Positively ambrosial.
Well, they're basically just open tacos.
Yeah.
Which leads to the question, like, how do you eat the shell? Do you, like, eat the inside first, then crack open the shell, or what?
And now we feast.
Let's eat.
Time to eat.
I mean, I like burritos.
Positively
Pretty tasty.
ambrosial. I kind of love this.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy burritos more than tacos.
Yeah. She amo tacos? I don't know Spanish.
Man, I am
Let's
starving.
The only languages I know are English and Latin.
Muchas gracias.
Yokito Taco Bell, I don't know.
I get the feeling that guy really likes his job.
No, he's just really, really high.
There was also a funny coincidence with this game and Final Fantasy XIV at the time of its release. Shoka looks near identical to a character from the Shadowbringers series. Really? I haven't gotten that far yet in 14. I lost my subscription. Couldn't afford to keep it with everything that's been going on lately, so I had to give it up. Which was sad, but you know how it is. Both designed by Nomura, he has a type. Fair enough.
Oh look, a donation button. Hold on, rebooting.
Let's move.
What was in DRG? I think it's the Windows startup sound.
Do 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 do. Sneak mouse. Yeah.
I may have taken points in Rogue.
God, the music in this game is so fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
Are you boop? Ah!
Haha. Surprise attack.
You went past me, huh? Come back, decked out and got an arrow from head to toe. Only has to be one of you. Piece of cake. Boop. Ah! Why you boop?
Because I can.
Ah!
Although in my case, I would need a ladder.
Just climb up, sit on my chest, boop my nose.
They're just tap you on the knee, be like, hey Ven. You lean down. Boop.
That said, I now have the mental image of you just looking up at me with your arms up and just saying uppies.
I plead the fifth on that one.
That reminds me. Oh, hold on a second. I need to grab this. Hold on. Hold on. I need to figure out where it is, but I did a thing a while back.
Uh-oh.
Where did I put it?
And Tabby, I wouldn't say no to a jetpack.
Where did I put it?
Or the 3D maneuvering gear from Attack on Titan.
Damn. I don't remember where I put it.
Check your porn folder.
It's not enough. I don't have one of those.
Lies.
I can't find it. Damn.
What are you looking for?
It's a picture of it's a picture that I took a screenshot from Final Fantasy XIV of Ralbon and Lalafell Queen. I can't remember her name. But she is sitting on his shoulder and I call it the Royal Uppies.
I know, I still kind of like the I've seen it as a comic where
Nanamo, yeah, that's her name. Where did I put it? I'm only gonna look for this for a little bit. If I can't find it, we'll just move on.
No worries. I'm just thinking of the comic where it's a short person and walking up to a taller person and saying, hey, hold the fuck up. Then adding in, it's me. I'm the fuck up. Hold me.
I'll hold you.
Wait, you should call me a fuck up. How dare?
Hey, you just do that to yourself all the time. So.
You do that all the time anyways. You're not supposed to agree with me. You meanie.
I appreciate you a lot.
How dare?
Yeah, I can't find it. So another time. Oh well. Come on, let's head to 104. They've got a store there.
Huh?
You're the boss?
Fred, I like when she gives me orders.
He probably does. Speed dating. He probably does. Gato Naro?
Welcome.
I also kind of just imagine her. The gatekeeper Reaper is just like, You have to do this in order to get past. She just walks up, slaps him across the face.
Yeah.
It's like, open up, you dummy. Aw, come on. Slap. Do it. Alright, fine.
I wish there was an easier way to, like, sort the stuff.
There probably is.
Probably.
If you press the... See where it says new?
Yeah.
Directly above your cursor.
Oh.
There you go.
There.
Behold the power of filters.
That doesn't appear to have worked.
It rearranged things. Shush.
It did move things. It did do that. Brand. There's brand. Okay.
Brand cereal.
I miss eating cereal.
I don't know. I got some cereal and I was super disappointed by it.
The magic spoon stuff.
Well, I was trying not to say the brand, but yes.
Right. Yeah. Untasty.
Well, it's rich in
not?
protein, but it tastes like it's rich in protein.
Oof.
So it was like eating a protein bar.
I found a cereal that's little waffles and I love it.
Oh, I think what's that called? I swear I've heard of that.
Waffle crisp. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yes, I remember having that once where like I think it tints the milk like maple syrup.
Yes! It's delicious and I love it.
I've only ever found it once, and it is the best. I saw that one. I had it once, and it was the best cereal hands down ever.
Yeah.
By Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I fucking want more of it, but no store yet.
Yeah, Tabby, do you mean Magic Spoon or the waffles?
When your favorite cereals discontinued? Oh, sucks. I hate it when that happens.
Oh yeah, I paid like $50 for a sample.
For a sample?
Well, or not a sample, or it was basically 4 boxes of cereal and like I think one deal of protein or of bars.
Uh-huh.
The bars were completely inedible.
Ugh.
It's chewy as all day. I had to throw those at Bayo.
Hope he was able to eat them at least.
Yeah, he dunked his in milk.
Hmm.
But it was like cardboard. I joked that the boxes were probably about as tasty as the actual cereal.
I can't go grocery shopping until the 10th, so currently we're like running on fumes.
Well, thankfully, I'm sure you both are full of them.
Oh my god.
Haha.
Nana hasn't done that in a while, by the way. She hasn't snuck up and cracked open my door in a while.
And cue Nana.
I think she's busy. I hear her screaming at mechs right now. Okay, we're good to go. More got a narrow than you could shake a stick at. Let's hit up that... What the... Where did that accent come from? Let's hit up that Reaper, yo. Hey, he's right here.
But it's a Nico stick.
Yes.
Nico, Nico, nee.
Nico, Nico, nee! Look and fly.
Okay.
Which means you're free to go on through. Although it doesn't feel totally fair when you've got Shoka on your team.
What?
Not my problem. Maybe I should pick a different brand next time. Or, you know, maybe you should get a life. Do whatever you want, pal. We don't care. Oh well. Good luck with the rest of the day. Uh-huh. There's a reason you're cheering us on. What? Is it against the law to be friendly now? Whatever, I'll see you around. Huh. The pyramid's old secret.
It's a sheep.
Yeah. Enemy struck with the explosion. It's mines. It's mines and it doesn't refill. So it's even more useless.
Sounds like it.
Yep. I want cereal so bad right now. Like,
Gotta focus.
Cereal.
Hey, Dura.
Yeah?
Looking up.
Don't make me
What?
laugh.
Damn it!
Puppy brain.
Leave me alone.
No.
Kaboom! That's my cue.
Take it away.
Murder!
I swear I'm gonna clip that in every stream from now on, and then just put all of those together.
Damn it. Look, sometimes I don't think so good. Oh, the bear's dead.
The bear is dead. Long live the bear.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Aha!
Smack the bird. Aw. It's
Oh.
nice when they get along. I don't know how, but you're all poisoned. Oh, scorpion.
Yep.
Okay, keep it to yourself.
I don't know where the enemies went. I was killing them too hard.
First world problems?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or protagonist problems?
Indeed. Why you boop? Ah!
Victory boop.
Could have been worse.
Raven. I got a raven.
Walk.
Fork. Aha. Look who it is.
Look, trash.
Motoy. Oh, Rindo. How did you know my whereabouts? Did you see Sinus pick this place? Yes, I suppose I did. Well, that means you'll bear witness to my duel with the Ruin Bringers.
Uh-huh.
Some people just have to learn their lesson the hard way. You come to exact vengeance on me for exposing your betrayal. You, as if I'd waste time on you.
Ow.
They're the ones who wanted to see you, not me. Oh, what for? Look, I'll be honest, your feet are grungy as hell. We were kind of hoping you'd hold off the fighting the Runebringers until we do, so you and your grungy feet don't fuck it up.
Wow.
Okay, sure, I comprendo. So how shall I be of assistance? Assistance? Ain't nobody asked for your lying ass for assistance.
Haha, you made a pun.
Then permit me to make an official offer. As I mentioned yesterday, I really don't want to get erased. I didn't initially plan on deceiving you today, but I had a feeling you would come running if I said I was gunning for the Ruin Bringer. So I did, and le voilà vililu. Here you are.
I see.
In other words, as a means of atoning for your past deception, you sent us a missive forged on false pretenses, thus doubling the deception and causing us more grief and not actually helping in any way, shape, or form. Am I comprending? Yeah. Did you have a single honest bone in your body? No, I do not.
She's asking me if she wants to break all the other ones.
Les infinte turbula.
What?
Haha.
I think he had a stroke.
Me a culpapa. But if you really have to have what it takes to take them down, then that means there's a chance we'll live to see another week. All of us. So I'm asking, no begging, for you to let me fight alongside you. See il vos plati. How do you want to play this one, dude? You know,
Kicking your
that...
nuts?
Yeah. You know, that message felt kind of suspicious. I had a feeling it was another one of your tricks. Wish I could say I'm surprised I was right. Dot, dot, dot. I see. And here I was thinking you'd seen fit to forgive me. It literally happened like 5 minutes ago, dude. And what gave you that idea? Why, he said as much in his message. Maybe we can work together. Just a taste of your own medicine. Was hoping you'd let down your guard and tell me the truth for once. I guess that shows just how much I've hurt you. Dot, dot, dot. You know, back when I went by another, I stole a lot of people's personal information and used it for my own profit. It was really cool.
Yeah, you also used other people's quotes without crediting anybody.
Yep. I'm not a fan of this guy.
Like, you made a career out of it.
Yeah. I may have looked like I knew what I was doing, but I didn't have a clue. No, I think you knew exactly what you were doing. Stealing. That's what you were doing. Theft. He's like an AI, bro. Yeah, he kind of is. I didn't know a damn thing. Not even what I liked. I couldn't take responsibility for anything because I didn't want to be wrong. Saying no to something's a hell of a lot easier than saying yes. That doesn't absolve literally anything. You know, it's weird. You're always bitching about this and that because you're a bitch. But when it comes time to make a decision and do something, got nothing to say because you're a bitch.
Wow, Fred, tell me how you really feel.
That you're a bitch. Dot,
Maybe
dot,
I was
dot.
simp for feet.
Yeah, at least I know what I like, dude.
Wow, Fred is mean.
Even so, I figured I was in the clear as long as I kept the wool over everyone's eyes. And even when somebody did find out the truth, they just unfollow me and go on with their lives. I've never had to face the disappointed fan before. And I've got to say, it doesn't feel too great.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
I know, right?
How dare.
It's almost like maybe you shouldn't be a scum-sucking son of a bitch.
Okay, admittedly, this one feels a little bit personal.
Yeah.
Because he literally, like, inspired a bunch of people by stealing other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Which hit a little close to home with me.
It does?
Well, I've had an experience where, like, somebody basically stole, or not stole, but where I met someone I looked up to, and he turned out to be kind of a jerk.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
It's like meeting a hero and then finding out they're a jerk.
Yeah.
And then
I
it's
think-
even worse when you find out that all their stuff that you really liked was all stolen. It's like
Yeah.
you're a jerk and you're not even creative.
That's
You're Bill Gates.
That's bigger. Isn't he dead?
Hold on, let me reload. We'll make sure.
Well, I won't bother you anymore. Good luck, Brendo. See you around. I'm gonna go get deleted. Wait. Cannot hear you. I'm getting deleted.
Well,
Boop,
give me your
boop,
money
boop.
first.
Here it is, the delete button. Better just go crawl into my trash can, like that other guy, the commentator. I heard he found some Skechers. Did he? Shit, I want this Skechers.
He's gonna need a big trash can.
I want you to help us out. You really mean it? Indeed? Yeah, if we're gonna take on Susakichi, then I want your help. I'd be honored. Maybe I'm more decisive than I thought. No, not really. You just kind of completely went back on your words.
Damn, Fred.
Dang, didn't think you had it in you to completely do the exact same thing you've always been doing. Since the beginning. Again.
You know what? Someone throw feed pics at Fred. He's getting spicy.
Are you sure he's not gonna try to pull something again? Like, I don't know, like a muscle? Moto, you're not exactly in great shape. I mean, there's a chance. He's still trash. But even a dummy like him must realize what's at stake, you know? Complete deletion, ceasing being, you know, the cessation of existence.
Yeah, no afterlife, no second chances, no reincarnation. You're just gone.
But hey, you know, if he gets erased, no one will have stolen all those quotes. Just saying. He won't die if you lose, but he will be all alone against the Ruinbringers next week. I'm pretty sure he's hoping it doesn't come to that. Dude, he really is on our side for once. ...
You know I can hear you guys, right?
So you ain't trying to buddy up with the enemy again, yo? After failing so spectacularly like he did yesterday? I don't think he's dumb enough to try that one again. And even if he did, the Reapers will know they can't trust him as far as they can throw him. Get a point there.
I'm legitimately curious how far a Reaper could throw him, though.
Depends on the Reaper, probably. I bet Shoka could throw him really far. That's why you let him on board, right, Fearless Leader? More or less. Rando. Thanks a bunch. I'll give you a blowy behind the 7-Eleven. I'd rather
Really,
not.
you didn't.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Are you sure? Yep. Yep. Just to be clear, I'm talking about. Yes, we're crystal clear. I'm good. You can just buy me some curry later or something. All right, but I think a blowy would be more. No, we're good. We're good. All right. Whatever you need, I'll do it.
Oh,
You can count on me, amigo. Not even what that says. I know. I ad-libbing. Never mind. $10,000 yen! And to prove I'm a man of my word, I have some information for you. One of my teammates said he saw Susakichi by the east. I'm not lying this time. If I was lying, I would have told you that he was by Shibuya Street, which he isn't. But I would have told you that if I was lying. We get the picture. But if I was lying, I could have also told you that he was at Spain Hill. Right. I promise. The info I share with my Amogus is certitude.
I like those armpits talking.
See, I believe he's saying he only shares facts with his friends. Get a load of this guy. Okay. Well, we'll head over there and see if we find anything.
Au revoir.
Perfecto. I'll be in touch if I hear anything else.
I have to admit, I love some of the faces that Shoki makes.
Let's move.
She looks so done with everything.
Yes, and I dig it.
If you're lying about not lying about my lying on lying, then I may not need to lie about the next lie. Hey, it's the dumbass. Brenda, look, it's the big guy himself. He's wearing shoes. Gah. Just paint your feet shoe color like everybody else.
The really scary thing is he's not wearing pants. That's just painted on.
Dude, he's got no dick.
Steroids are a hell of a drug.
Better tell Cannon it's time to rumble, yo.
Yes.
On it. Alright, time for Cannon to betray us. Found him. Okay, good luck. Done.
Quay?
Hey, wait, what? Where'd it go? It was just here a second ago, yo.
How do you lose somebody that big?
Question mark? Losing sight of the target in this moment certainly bodes ill. It's fine. Just need to find him again. Quick.
Seriously, how do you lose someone that big?
Gotta focus.
Practice. The internet. Inheriting the internet.
I was gonna say, he's just standing behind a pole.
That's a cute dress.
It is. I'm just imagining him standing behind a telephone pole. Like, you can see every part of him except for his face, and it's like, where did he go?
Yeah.
Leaving so soon?
What a shame.
Let's have a look. Let's move.
I don't know, I imagine it's like Payday, any stealth.
I played the beta for a bit.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I think it needs a lot of polish.
Yeah, for Payday 3?
Yeah, for Payday 3.
Well, admittedly, the original still needed polish.
So it looks like it's going to be good. It looks very unfinished. How the hell did a guy that big hide so easily? Yeah, that's what the mouse is saying.
First week.
No mouse. Yeah, there is, right there. I don't know, but it doesn't look good. You know, you better tell Kenny what happened. Exclamation point.
Greetings.
Greetings, people of Shibuya. This is your Game Master Shiba speaking. Excitement's already underway for a final day. Sounds like a fiery fight has broken out atop the Tokyo building. You know, someone's got something to play for. Some want to take the top spot, and some just want to leave last place. Can't wait to see sparks fly when you all clash with the Ruin Bringers. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Somebody needs to tell. I was gonna say, you know, a little bit of sunlight won't kill you, dude.
It's fate. He must be talking about Cannon.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Suzukichi? Hit up Moto again, yo. We're gonna need all the help we can get. And yet I fear we may still remain at a disadvantage. No time to worry. Let's move. It's him. Who's him? Who do you think? Hey, Suzukichi, right there.
Whoa.
Right where? Base Scramble Crossing. Then what are we waiting for?
It's like anime Fred Durst.
Yeah,
Let's move.
he's not exactly subtle. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like Fred, how did you see him? Oh, the mouse was pointing at him. What mouse?
He's right here.
He's standing there with a giant arrow pointing at him.
Yeah. Where'd that lug run off to now? I don't... He's right there. There, he appears... It appears... There, he appears Tower Records bound. Alright, let's move.
I think he's stuck in an idle animation.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Whoa, not so fast, pal. I'd be doing my job if I just let you saunter on past. Let's spit that then. It's a mission. Oh, there's no mission, my friend. The only mission you've got is to find another street to take. Guess we're not going this way.
Boy, but that's not favoritism.
Yeah. Pretty sure I told you I can't let you pass.
Hello
Scram.
there.
Hey, Ray. How you doing? Guess we're not going this way. What a dick.
Let's move.
Hi, Ray. Welcome to the stream.
Hi. I wasn't calling you a dick. I was calling the Reaper a dick because he's a dick.
Ben's getting their groove on.
Aha. Wait. Really?
Huh.
You ain't passing me, punks. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. What? I just mean the road's closed. No mission. Don't worry. God, be kidding me, yo. Watch out. Huh? That fish. Hey, Rowan.
You're squeak.
Did you know that you're adorable and precious and loved and squishy and I'm a squishy?
Oh no! How dare!
Squish.
No.
Squish, squish, squish.
Curse
Squish.
squeak.
Ah.
How dare!
I did. A great noise, and not the cool kind. You know that noise aren't real because they don't have feet?
Ready? Galaxy brain.
Some of them have 4 feet.
Same, it's same with birds. Birds don't have feet.
They have feet.
Nuh-uh.
They flap them to fly.
Those are their appendages. It's different.
Appendages is French for feet.
Ew. Is it really?
Yes, trust me, I'm a doctor.
You must be right then. Fred, who are you talking to? The mess.
Burn them all, Fred.
The mess says to burn them all. And Fred's gone insane.
Nah. Minor difference.
Oh, shit.
Pop.
Aha!
I like this song too.
Yeah.
What was it? I was doing a patrol at work and I just randomly started humming this to myself,
Yeah?
which was really kind of funny.
I think it's cute. You do so much stuff that's adorable.
Yeah, crispy. How dare. You're biased.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't make it not true. And
How's that? Masterfully done.
besides, being biased just means that it comes from a place of feeling.
That's from somewhere. But no, it's just funny because I was walking down the rows of my work,
Too shabby.
just basically checking the property, and the song just pops in my head. And it's just really funny because it's like I'm walking through an almost completely quiet building and just kind of banging my head into the song as I'm walking by, and I'm like this is way too high energy for this situation.
I don't know. You're adorable.
I'm not. How dare?
No, you absolutely are.
No, what's adorable is Ray's sticker there.
That is cute. What is sleep? Oh. You didn't think that was a secret mission or something, do you? Don't look like it. That Reaper ain't budging in. Looks like we'll just have to find another way. God, he's such a jerk. Ew. Game Master, obviously. Anyway, no time for chit chat. Alright, let's get going. I get it. So I'm betting Susakichi is in an area that we're literally not going to be able to get to. How much you want to bet?
Probably gonna be the very last thing you get to. So it's like just so you're gonna be too late to get there.
Yeah. Noise. You didn't think they'll just leave us alone, do you? A huge swarm like that? Fat chance. It is fate you'd say that. Well, time to talk. Let's go.
There's always time to talk, but everything holds off until we finish talking.
There's no time to explain.
Don't do anything stupid.
A 2-hour, it's like, quick, get in. Yeah, there's no time to explain. Get into the car. A 2-hour drive later, you're like, still, what's going on? There's no time to explain.
That does seem like a fret action. You finally get to the destination. Turns out he just wanted somebody to go with him to Taco Bell.
You get there, it's like, it's buy one get one taco night.
That didn't totally suck. I know, right? Feel the power.
Yeah, but we're 5 hours late. That was yesterday.
I told you there was no time.
Damn it. Aha. Boom.
You're welcome.
I did have a roommate who, I'm just sitting in my living room watching anime at the time, and I just hear honking outside. And I'm like, what the heck is that? I look outside, there are 2 cars full of people, like 6 or 7 people each car.
Yeah?
One person gets out, starts calling my roommate's name, and it's like, put on your shoes and get in. Like, why? Just get in. It's like, okay. He waves at me, and then goes, hops into the car, and they drive off.
I don't think I'd get in the car.
Well, I mean, they were his friends, but
It's an honor to be
I'm just watching him run off with this gaggle of people in their cars, going, "Don't come back pregnant or wanted by the police."
I don't know. That just seems like a recipe for gang violence.
Considering they're all nerds, I was less worried about that.
Nerd gang violence. You'll never expect it.
What are they gonna do? Aggressively take your Pokemon station?
No. They're going to spill ink on your pocket protectors.
Animals.
Do you think that being small makes it hard to reach the small shelves too? Because then you gotta bend over like extra more because you're so small. Brett, that's not how that works. It's not? Oh.
Damn it, Fred.
We did it. Let's hurry up to head to Tower Record. Got it.
Let's move.
Hey.
I love that redeem.
Yeah. It's basically just an excuse to say whatever's at the very top of my head.
Well, yeah, it's Fred wisdom.
More nice. Fish. Looks like it, yo. The Reapers have really set their sights on us. That would certainly explain the number of noise. Well, only one way we're getting out of this mess.
Use noise canceling headphones.
Seriously.
Woo.
Victory is all but assured.
Ah, shit. Bibs. Aha.
Oh no, it's a rhino.
Aha.
Oh,
There's a
and there's a
chameleon as
chameleon.
Yep.
And you're poisoned.
Yeah.
Now smack that booty.
Dude. I like booties.
Strike it in its weakness.
That's a relief.
I will penetrate its butt.
What was that one anime thing? 1,000 Years of Death. Or 1,000 Years of Pain.
It's apparently an actual thing.
Yes, it's a common prank among both Japanese and Korean.
Huh.
I don't know if it's popular over in China though.
I wouldn't have any idea.
But yeah, basically you
Not too shabby.
you sneak up and you poke somebody if you catch them in a compromised position.
Ah. That's the last of them, right? I believe so. Let's get back on Suzukichi's trail.
Right.
How about we go? How we gonna find this punk anyway? Shouldn't be too hard. The guy sticks out like a sore thumb. Die later. Yeah, he kind of does stick out really hard.
Yet you still manage to lose track of him.
It still doesn't have a penis. Oh.
It's kind of funny that right as you say that, he appears with that big grin on his face.
Found him. Finally. Oh. Look at you. Look at your disc. Or took your disc long enough. Almost drifted off waiting around for you. Since when did he become so stealthy? He didn't. What do you mean? I mean, Shiba had the Reapers hold us back from reaching him. Why do you want to do that? There's only one reason that man does anything. To heat up the game. Exclamation point. What might this be? Varabu's valiant efforts were met with defeat in today's bonus round.
What?
No way. Doesn't that mean that Kennon's team loses all their points? Even if we beat Suzukichi, they'll be stuck in the last place. And we've no guarantee Lady Sugumi won't show up to ensure we meet the same fate.
Yo!
Hey, boy, it's all set. Don't tell me you ain't gonna play. Looks like it's time to do or die. Looks like it's do or die time. Let's, dude. Can't you, like, turn back time or something? Can't he what? Guess I'll make the first move then. Game on, Twisters. Come on in, dude. Exclamation point? Time to set things right. Coordinate our plans with Cannon. Take care of Suzukichi.
I'm confused. How do they lose all their points? By losing the game?
I think it was a bonus thing for this round. If you try to take on the Runebringers, if you fail, you get erased.
Ah, well, that's not much fun.
Yeah, apparently Shiba's a dick. We
Yeah,
need to-
that tracked.
yeah. Let's go. I'm Rindo. I'm gonna win. Okay, when is this? Dinner, but this doesn't look good. Looks like we just got to 104. You better tell Kenny what happened. Exclamation point.
Greetings.
Greetings, people of Shibuya. the Suzukichi went through the scrambled crossing and headed for Tower Records. Which means if we head for Tower Records now, no, the roads have been blocked by those damn Reapers. The city's basically swarming with noise. There's gotta be something we can do, damn it. Rindu, you listening? Huh? Oh, yeah. Ken's in serious trouble. I know.
You're monologuing.
I was thinking inside of my head, and 10 hours later. And so that's why you can't have French toast with caviar.
Brilliant.
Oh, by the way, Ken's dead.
Oh. Yeah, but tell me more about the caviar.
Well, you see, you need peanut butter, and 10 hours later, and that's what you need the goat for.
Brilliant.
I'm trying to work out a plan. Well, you might want to hurry up. That might not be necessary. Have you been time traveling, Lord Rindo? What? Yeah. Although my last trip didn't end so well. The Reapers have blocked off pretty much all of the streets. Then they followed our group and sicked their noise on us to boot. ... Basically, we just need to get the Reapers off our scent, right? Yep. If we can skip all those battles, then we can get to Tower Records in time to fight Suzukichi. You think we could give him the slip if we go up? If we go up there? Up where exactly? There, perhaps? I can get us there if we move a little closer. Wait, how? No time for questions, Rindu. Let's just do what she says. Fine.
Oh no, she has portal powers.
Not gonna say the first thing that came to my mind. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. My brain. Nope. No. No. No brain. No.
Do it.
Portal parts.
Haha. Just for Fred.
Yeah. All right. I got closer. How I go closer than close?
Go upstairs.
Oh, there's a staircase. All right, that's close enough. Close enough to do what, yo? Something I did when I was still a Reaper. Got a feeling I can still pull it off. Need to concentrate. Come in close. We're gonna fly. Fly?
But you're a cat.
Joker can warp to secret locations throughout the city via special portals found while scanning. Scan to locate a portal, then approach and press A or B to leap through it.
Gotta focus.
Hold tight.
Teleport. Damn. Damn, kitty girl. We appear to have teleported.
Right.
Can't do it just anywhere for the record. I've got to be in the right spot in order to work my magic. But as long as there's a portal, then I can get us through. Wow, cool. So cool, in fact, that I'm going to leave you guys with a few clips while I take a quick break.
You okay?
Yeah, I need to use the restroom, and I need to fill up my water because I'm drying out. So I'm getting a little lightheaded because I'm thirsty.
Okay, yeah, the doing the voices constantly is a little bit straining as well.
Yeah.
So, go hydrate.
Yep.
If you're in the chat, hydrate as well.
And enjoy these clips.
Wait on the clips.
Oh.
Start experimenting.
Yeah. We thought he was doing great, and then we walked into his bedroom and found a rack.
Turns out he's a furry.
Alright, the immortality's gone. He's not very fond of the deer.
I am sad. Joe fell over.
Uh-oh. 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 This is getting dangerous. Uh-oh. Heck. Heck. Oh, heck. Heck. I could eat another bite.
do you think, bro? Because that's all that would happen was freezing.
I'm doing it. I'm putting down the cookies. The cookies are down. I think this is the fastest I've ever heard you talk.
It's only intermediate. You're.
Oh yeah, Phasmo is always fun with Dura.
Was that your confession? Do you know the secrets? I must know them! Dr. Roxa, the cocaine dog. Polygonal dog. Yeah. Beef. Beef dog. I bet this doggo could lift an entire building. God, someone draw that. If anyone has any artistic skills.
So hope
draw
everyone in the chat's
draw
still having a
up
good
on
time.
No. Moving on. Flashing light circle method. Got it. Yeah.
But it still looks exactly like
Hey
all
Colt, thank you for the
LTF4 just resubscribed
thank you for the
14
sub.
months. Truck rider.
Yay.
Ah.
Can I eat the sub? No. I see you're posted up.
The Warden Research Initiative appreciates your supply drop. I hate your.
Not what I heard.
I hate your guts. Fuck you.
I have guts.
Whoa. Oh my god, it does. It does look like more shoe. Holy shit.
I hate it so much.
Alright, I need the elf brew because I can't shoot like this. Like daddy. Great. Now there's the possibility of there being a soundbite of me saying that. Great.
I mean, I don't mind porn.
Crap! 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 It's crap!
Welcome to Maryland.
Ah! Crap! All right, you asked for it. But don't say I didn't warn you after I beat your ass to a pulp. Heavy metal steppies. Yeah, that's meant for me. That's meant for me. Quiet. Give.
Well, I mean, now they're here.
Well, you can sell them.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I am the one called Sailor Moon.
Oh no, we're in the outfit too.
Yeah.
In the name of garlic.
I return.
Huzzah!
Yeah, part of that took me so long. I jammed my foot into a chair.
I'm sure Fred will come and help you.
And then I had tried to speed eat an apple. I was a bit hungry.
You know you can eat them faster if you go back the other way.
Huh?
Reverse eat them.
I ain't shoving an apple up my butt. So, have we given the Reapers the sip or what? Check it, yo. They're heading that way. Seems they have indeed lost sight of us. Perfect. Now we can cut Suzukichi off by Tower Records.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're going again.
Change our fate. So they're on?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm kind of munching on a banana.
Ooh. Nan. Found. It's okay, alright. Huh? Yeah! Took your disc long enough. Almost drifted off waiting for you. And just glad we made it. I hear you added 2 whole Reaper rejects to your ranks. That ought to make for an interesting fight. You can say that again, yo. Let's give this punk everything we got. Honestly, don't waste your energy on him. Hang on.
Huh?
What? Brett said we made it. Does that mean we didn't before? Yeah, kinda, yeah. So you turned back time and fixed everything? Pretty much. That's how I found out about you and Motoi going at it yesterday. So you can just go back whenever you want to. It's more like whenever shit really hits the fan. But it's pretty limited. Probably won't be able to do it again today. Huh. What? That's one hell of a trump card. Hey, yes it is. No. If you two lovebirds are done chatting, can we, fight the big scary dude in front of us? Dude, Window, not being a bro here. Come on.
Worst wingman ever.
Let us pray for success. Yeah, Window, you can't hug, you don't need Shoka. You back off. What are you talking about? Yes, indeed, Fred. What are you talking about? Never mind.
I don't know. She seems like the type who would walk up, point at Rando and go, "No, biologically we would make superior children. Therefore, we must have children."
Yeah, no.
Like, do I get a say in this? No.
Yeah.
You may choose one of the names of the 3 children.
Okay. Let's do this.
Seriously?
I ain't going so easy on you this time.
Think we
You
bit off more than we
went
can
easy
chew.
last.
Oh no, he took off his shirt.
Aha!
By anime rule, that means he's stronger.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
As he just kind of slowly moseys off.
Yeah. Oh.
Antlers again.
How original.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Aha! Where'd he go?
I know, he's showing off his rack.
What's the matter, bro?
Aha!
Good job.
Got him.
Let's keep it going.
Aha!
He-
Oh.
That's such
Ow.
a good dodge. I can't remember how this works. I think he flips the one he's standing on.
He flips them all to the same color as him.
Yeah, because he was standing on a white one.
Yeah. He turns them all into the color that he is. So he's either black or white. Ah, you missed. Yeah?
He's taking advantage of the fact that he takes a while to swing around. Bonk.
I'm kind of kicking his ass a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're doing pretty well. Knock on wood. He pulled out his trump card and just like baps with a giant stick.
I mean, it helps that I actually know how to fight him now. And
And then you ate it.
No, I got locked into the thing where, you know how it, like, swaps your control to a random character? I don't like that.
Well, considering I'm not holding the controls, I'll take your word for it, but yeah, that would be kind of disorienting.
Yeah.
He just punched the heck out of poor Shoki.
Yep.
So far, so good. Let's keep it going.
Oh. So, because he's black right now, the black ones are safe.
Ah, okay.
Unless he decides to change the rules on me all of a sudden.
So far, so good.
But that would be cheating.
Ah.
Wow, he really likes punching the females.
Yeah, he does.
But you're still doing pretty well.
And then Brett eats shit. Ah.
Joke's on you, he likes it.
So only the white ones are safe right now.
Yeah, it just kind of pushed you into a corner that time.
Aha! That's fine.
I feel like all you need to do is like slap him right in the middle of the back where he can't reach.
Yeah. Aha! Dodged him.
Well, he's down to about a quarter.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, punchy McPunchy face.
He's trying. Aha! Die, bitch.
I like when you block with giant bombs.
Yeah. Alright, the black ones are safe. You know what's even safer though? Not standing on the middle.
Like, but I set up all the stuff. You gotta play. Nope.
I don't actually.
I can imagine him being upset because you're not playing his game.
Oh, he's dead. I think he's very upset now because he's
Wow,
dead.
look! I just noticed how thin his calves are.
Yeah, he skipped leg day. One day closer. Oh, cool! I don't have to use the shitty boar pin anymore.
Yay! Hey, Diga.
Hey, Dega, I'm winning. Bro! It's like you just were playing on a whole nother board. Guess that means you wedged your way into first place. Really? Doing it steppy there. What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it, big guy. Didn't you say you were tired? How about a nap? What? Are you just scheming? None of your business, pal.
Dramatic feint.
I'll keep an OG on Susukichi for you. And if he tries anything funny, Vias will be the first to know.
Yes.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Dude, we can totally trust him.
Totally. Let us make haste. You heard her in, dude.
Ah.
Yeah, let's move. Dot. Guess they're probably not going to see this today. Ah. It's the boob pin. Gardner Jim.
What?
It's the booba pin.
Oh. Yeah, it is.
Yep. Then strike your target with an aerial kick to draw in foes in a wide area. That fully charge it to unleash a 3-hit attack that sends the enemy flying. Alright, so I can swap out my pins again.
Flying kick.
Indeed. Yeah. Yeah, actually.
Anyway, you snipe it.
Alright, head to the west exit buster. So how are you doing, Dega? Hope you're having a great day.
think my rats are curious why I'm talking to myself.
Here we go. Wicked Twisters. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Attention, sheeple. Is Game Master going to advance? Make sure coming on top. Through the room is almost idly, and it's going too fast. I don't like how fast that part moves.
Oh, you weren't controlling that?
No. It's automatic.
I'm sure there's some kind of selection for how fast the text goes.
Probably. I just don't know it. They should be on the roof. Where Beat fought Sugumi. Come on, me, dude. It's hurry. Can't hold out forever. I know. Let's move.
We can't interfere. It's a canon event.
Dot. Shoka. Cannon. Randy. Fred. The Wicked Twisters are at your service. I'm gonna service your feet at least. Just in the nick of time.
Who's Nick?
Yeah, who's Nick? Are you cheating on me? We're not
Is
together.
that Nick?
Wicked Twisters. Occupiers of first place. Dot. Shoka, a reaper. Alright, time for some teamwork. First, let's teach this little girl a lesson. That should make her leader come running. Dot. That face is most disconcerting. Did they get to you, Bess? We beat her one.
Just literally throw a small child off of a building.
We're looking forward to this rematch, yo. Things ain't gonna go your way around this time around. Don't tell me she's gonna summon that jank grizzly again. That wasn't a grizzly, it was a cat. Nah, that thing's a porker, yo. Pretty sure I've seen it somewhere before, too. Maybe on the Gatto storefront, because that's their mascot? It's a cat, not a pig.
What?
The look on her face is just like, you complete idiot.
What now? Gatto Nero. Duh. Great, Mr. Sub. Ready for round 2, indeed? Yeah, but let's be smart. Gotta save some strength for round 3. Yeah. It works for swimming, it works for flying. Wait, yeah. Alright, let's go.
Giga Pig's back, yo! Wait, I thought he was a bear!
Ugh, he's a cat!
I'm willing to bet she has at least one of these stuffed animals at home.
Probably.
Considering her entire outfit is themed off of them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're weak against that rapid attack.
I know, right?
Hell yeah.
There's a bunch of them, though.
Yeah, there are. And I have no pins to use right now. Ah. Ow. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
That kind of hurt. Can you focus on the big guy? The big guy?
Not unless it's attacking me.
Not bad.
The boss's HP is just basically a general thing. The more enemies I beat, the more damage I deal to it.
Ah, okay. Just portal of adorableness.
Yeah. Drop kicking adorableness. It hurts.
Aggressive cuteness.
Ah.
I suppose.
Follow me, yo!
Aha.
Lasers.
Come on, recharge. Fuck. I wasn't able to get it fast enough.
At least you avoided the attack.
Yeah.
That one really hurts.
I would have been able to punish it a lot if I could have actually hit it.
I know, an above average size one.
Uh-oh.
Got a meaning devil. Lasers.
Oh, I see it. Can't do anything about it.
Good dodge.
Ah.
Belly flop. How would something so plush be so dangerous?
Very easily.
I know, I still kind of want one.
Well, yeah.
Lasers.
Yep.
Pew pew pew! I'm a firing my lasers. Oh, you can interrupt it.
Yeah, I just have to be able to actually hit it. Which I haven't been able to do. Uh-oh.
Kitty barrage. Oh, hey, good. Could use
There
a corner.
we go.
Down to about a quarter.
Soon to be dead.
You're kind of wasting these things.
Oh yeah.
Lasers.
Yep.
Pew pew pew. Kamehame.
Got it.
I remember seeing an edit where it was Goku was fighting somebody, and they're charging the Kamehameha. Guy just basically runs up, kicks him between the legs.
I murdered a child.
Good job.
It's an honor to be recognized.
I've also mastered 100 pins.
Ooh. Well, look at you.
Oh yeah. I'm the pin master, the master of the pin. Master
No
of the
one pins.
pin. Master of the
No
pin
one
15
pins.
club.
I can say no one pins quite like you.
Ha And you.
Wait, what did you do?
Nothing.
She
Oh,
stood off to
her.
the side. She stood off to the side and gave moral support.
She really didn't do anything, did she?
Was she even there?
Not in the fight, no. My, we really did it. And since the Runebringers lost to the top team, that means they're sitting in last place now. But they're not out of the woods just yet. Yeah, we still gotta wait for the leader to show up. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Somebody did not get the memo.
So, how long do you think we're gonna have to wait? Not long. They're up for erasure if they don't act soon. Good point. So they've got to do something sooner or later. That said, we've yet to receive word on their defeat. Here it is. Wait, no. It's Motoy. Hi, me amiga. That's it? Okay. No. Dot dot dot.
Turns out he betrayed you.
Heads up. Tsugumi's. Not yet. What's happening to her? Is she using some kind of psych? Her appearance is barely human. She's a fucking Reaper. The Runebringers are Reapers.
Wait, they can't be Reapers, they're players.
They fucking cheated the whole time.
Well, I mean, we knew that, but... Wait, right, because the Reapers can all transform, right?
Yep.
So it's ways for the Reapers to automatically make sure that they eliminate one team every round.
Yep. They've been cheating the whole fucking time. This game was rigged from the start. Finally showing
your stand.
Finally showing your true colors, huh? Looks like she's not ready to throw in the towel. Rindo, get your head in the game, man. Right. You ain't no prissy little kid, yo. You gotta stay on your toes in this fight. Are you sure that net fighting is off the table? No more do-overs, right? Yeah, not today. Okay, then. It's really do or die this time. No holding back.
Wait, you were holding back?
A little bit. You heard her. Let's go.
I'm all set. It's go time.
I kind of really wasn't struggling in that fight, but I might struggle now.
I mean, you got hurt a little bit.
Oh.
She's a bird.
She's Swallow. She's Swallow.
Does that mean the Fred Durst guy is Spitz?
I can't see nothing. What are we supposed to do now?
Dodge.
We've got to get over to her somehow.
You're done for.
Aha. All right.
She just turned her back to the giant explosive.
Yeah.
Cool form, though.
Yeah.
How's that?
Do you know that Show's a werewolf?
Yes, you told me that. Because I made the joke about Show's big werewolf boyfriend.
Yeah.
You were like, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, she has funnels.
Damn! I'm trapped. Better watch out for those things.
And kaboom.
Okay.
Great, she had bondage spears.
Let's keep it up.
I mean, eh. Oh, hey, look, it's the useless attack. I'm kind of kicking her ass.
Whoa, am I seeing
Oh.
It's not only you, she's multiplying.
No, she does have a stand.
Yeah, her stand is herself.
Just gotta aim for
The only motherfucker you can trust. Yourself.
I thought the meme was supposed to be don't trust anyone, even yourself.
Hey, Elden Ring meme.
And no one plays that game. I mean, it was way too easy.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
It's coming from the person who played about an hour of, I think Dark Souls 3 before giving up because I couldn't get past the tutorial.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
I believe it was Dark Souls 3 that you told me about. That you
The
tried
one
to
with
play.
the one with the big spiral thing that they dare call a sword.
Edex Gundyr. Yep.
Because I pulled it out of the giant statue and it came alive and kicked my butt.
Disappear.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The hell are all these, yo?
Part of an ultra special attack, twould seem. Whatever they are, avoid them.
Oh no, she cast Meteor.
It's a bullet hell now.
Splitting up again.
Which means more abundant barrages.
Damn, shit, whack.
Fuck. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Yeah, that one hurt.
Yep, sure did. Hey, Tabs, thank you for the resub. The Warden Research Initiative appreciates the supply drop.
192 a subscription. The Gamad
Yay, more
underscore
research.
gifted a tier
Dega,
1 sub to Tabby
Thank you for the gift
192.
sub to Tab.
They have given 53 gift subs in the channel.
Damn, that's a lot of gift subs. Thank you. Dega, thank you for the gift sub to Tabby. Ow, why you boom?
Haha, distraction.
Aha. Ow.
Yeah, you're down to help. Down past half. You might want to stop tanking your face.
I'm not. I'm dodging. It's literally bullet hell.
I know, it turned into Undertale.
It kinda, yeah. Ow. Uh-oh.
That's a relief.
Fuck. Where is she?
Oh, there she is.
Got her.
Farewell.
Shit.
Ooh. That'll hurt. Punch her in the beak. Come on, a little bit more.
Come on.
Power of friendship compels you.
I need Fred's attack to... Okay, there we go. I noticed that Fred's attack... Oh, God!
Yeah, it's a homing one.
Oh, shit.
What was that about? I didn't even struggle.
I told you I figured I was probably going to end up struggling for that one. Woo.
Use cheating. I mean, heart of the cards.
Fuck.
Use plot convenience.
Okay, so that ability that I have on Fret heals me when it hits. That's the only reason I stayed alive. You had no idea you spent that much money here. You need to eat out less. Oof. Nah,
Unfortunately, eating out, it adds up quick.
And honestly, I appreciate every penny. I'm serious. Thank you very much.
Yeah, since Stir's not just quite as distracting, you might make them happy cry.
Not yet. Just give it up already. You can barely even move. And your bodyguard's not coming. If you want help, call your leader.
Huh? The Ruin Bringers burned brightly all week, but their flame has been snuffed out.
That's what happens when you lose to the top team. You fall into dead last. Not yet. Not yet.
What do you mean? It's over.
I get you. I need to honestly
Greetings,
better
sheeple.
myself.
You must be warmed up after that white-hot fight.
Looking forward to Thursday when I can go to the store.
Sheba.
Because I can't go on Wednesday this week.
Game Master?
The Ruin Bringers haven't been raked over the coals like this since the game began. To think they'd lose all their points on the final day. This week has been one for the books indeed.
And it ain't over yet. We got one last mess to clean up.
Oh yes, the Ruin Bringers leader. I'm afraid you might want to cool your jets, though. I'm not quite ready to end the fun just yet.
Huh?
What?
If the Ruin Bringers don't bring the heat, then they'll be stuck all the way down in last place. And if you lot end up winning, the game as we know it will be done for good. So I apologize. But today is not going to be your lucky day.
Fucking what?
Oh no, werewolf boyfriend.
Sack of shit.
allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your illustrious game master. The Ruin Bringers leader.
I fucking knew it.
The one and only Shiba Miyakaze.
Are you serious? Come on.
The game was rigged from the start.
Like, not even a little bit. This is like the DM going, hey, meet my OP player character.
Of course it was.
What?
So, the Ruinbringers are a bunch of Reapers. All of them.
Shouldn't you have known
Saw
that?
that coming. Had a hunch
I
when
think
that
she
girl
did.
got all freaky on us back there.
You knew, didn't you?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Thanks for passing
Damn.
on all that intel, Shoka.
You were spying for him?
And how? I learned all sorts of juicy details about your leader. Something felt off since last week, but I couldn't tell what. And here you've been fiddling with the time-space continuum.
So that's why you were so interested in my powers.
As I understand it, you can only use your powers once per day, which you've already done.
There anything you didn't tell him?
Yo! Don't tell me I'm late to the party!
How are you even here?
Rindo.
Motoy!
He offered me candy.
I tried to hold him back.
He offered me cake.
Just like that.
I can't say no to cake.
It's like he's not even
And
human.
then he sat on my face.
Suzukichi, burning bright as ever, I
Other
see.
kind of cake.
You betcha!
But we just wiped the floor with you.
Reapers don't simply fizzle out like tiny tea
Fuck.
lights. If you wish to erase one, you must deliver the final blow.
Knock, knock. Day's coming to an end here, boss. Gonna need
Who
you to
invited
wrap
you?
things up pretty quick.
Damn it. This isn't fair.
It really isn't.
Good point. In that case, I'll need you to officially accept your defeat. Sound good, Rindo?
No.
I promise, I'll make next week's game the hottest one you've ever seen. I won't force you to acquiesce, of course.
I won't force you while I'm forcing you.
Rindy.
Well,
I
you
hate
could
to say it,
fight
but this week's
and
a lost cause.
get wrecked.
Damn it!
We were this close.
Well, we must declare a winner. And if you won't say it, then allow me. We win.
You'll pay for this.
Yeah, but you're a big stinky meanie head.
The game master makes the rules.
In a stunning and unexpected upset, the Ruin Bringers win!
No,
Earning
they,
a slew of points
Ah.
that sends them soaring to the top of the table once again.
That's why they could be doing nothing and
Which
still make
means
a
our
ridiculous
new
amount
big
of
losers
points.
of the week are the Pure Hearts.
But sir...
What a pity, amigo. I had such high hopes. The game won't
Yeah.
be the same without
he
you.
said that incorrectly.
This can't be happening. I was destined for greatness.
I know, and
So
it pains
fucked.
me to see you go. But as you know, this game's full of surprises. Surely you understand. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Motoy.
Well, congratulations, yada yada yada. So, what are you wishing for this time?
To keep playing. Oh, and Shoka, Do not fear. All has been forgiven. You may rejoin the Reapers.
Shoki, no!
Shoka, come back to us.
Well, what
I'll
are
let
you
you pet the
waiting for?
iguana.
Just go! Not like you were really with us anyway!
You'll be erased, darling. Please. I'm not going.
What?
I said, I'm not going! Come to your senses this instant. I can't. I won't let you destroy Shibuya!
Destroy Shibuya?
Wait.
Are my ears playing tricks on
What?
me?
Don't think so.
I thought those slime balls came to us because they needed a new home. But they've been plotting to destroy ours this whole time.
Wouldn't put it past them. Bet they had a hand in Shinjuku's downfall too.
How could they?
Nah. What's done is done.
You know, you could at least give a single shit.
Flames
Yeah.
of love have kindled in your heart for this worthless city?
Oh, don't you dare talk shit about my turf, yo!
But it's true. Our move from Shinjuku was a decided downgrade. Back to the matter at hand, though. Ally with them if you must. But if you do, we won't hold back.
Neither will I. Darling!
Enough. She's made her choice. I dare say this next game will be our most exciting one yet. Sparks will fly.
I don't know how to react to this.
2 teams stand before me.
Jerk.
Wicked Twisters.
Yeah, he's a fuckstick.
Very beauties. This is your last chance to impress me and save Shibuya from erasure. Best of luck to you both, and with that, I bid you adieu.
Can I take a cheese grater to your face?
Yes, but you have to start at the other end.
God damn.
I mean, it's one thing to stack the deck, but this was he wasn't even using a deck. He was just handing you cards.
Yeah. Playing poker, he's got actual cards, and you've got a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You can't lose.
I activate my trap card. Kick you in the nut.
Oh no, this simply won't do.
Aw.
You're all beaten up. Okay, Princess Coco's got you. But we need to act quick. Time is of the essence. What? Oh, rough. Guess we'll be stuck there for a while longer. Weird goings on in Shibuya are all over the news right now. Think you'll be okay? Can I join you? I mean, you're not wrong. I'm still worried. Huh?
So this is it. The end of Shibuya.
So we're on the last week.
No, I can't. I won't let this happen.
You didn't recognize any of the people that popped up?
So, the person with the phone, just there.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings,
Looked like
people
Ryan.
of Shibuya. Got some red-hot news for you. The Reaper's game has begun anew. I must say, things got pretty heated last week. All those twists kept me on the edge
Fuckhead.
of my seat. You put on quite a show, even if it diverged a bit from my overall vision. I must thank you all for getting me so fired up. But now, I'm burning for more. Are you with me? I want to see Shibuya go out in a blaze of glory. so I'm implementing a spicy new mode for this final week. Sudden death. Players will face off against Reapers in a battle for their lives. Catch me if you can, but don't expect me to go quietly. In fact, I just so happen to have prepared an extra special noise just for the occasion. Feel free to team up with your fellow players, but know that my plague noise won't be erased without a fight. If you take me down before the week's end, then that's it. You win and Shibuya is saved. It's a trial by fire. Are you ready? And with that, I bid you adieu.
I don't like him.
You have to literally punch out the DM.
So it begins.
Yep.
Players versus Reapers, huh? We
Yeah.
don't stand a chance.
But the Ruinbringers is Reapers, ain't they? If we beat them once, we can beat them again, yo.
In
Yeah.
fairness, we have trounced both Susukichi and Sugumi. There may be hope
Yeah.
for us yet.
So where do we start?
Let's do it.
Should we talk to Kanon about teaming
I
up?
agree with Tabby.
Yeah.
Burn them all. I like
Seeing as
fire.
She's the only person left to
Yeah, you
team
do.
up with. You know, after what happened to Moto yesterday,
Look, I'm sorry for keeping everything from you.
should you even be with us right now?
Probably not. You see, the boss, Shiba, made me a deal. If I looked into your powers and reported back, he'd let me rejoin the Reapers. No questions asked.
So why didn't you?
Because I didn't want to lose Shibuya. And because I didn't want to lose you. Any of you.
They're probably the only friend Shoka's ever had.
There. It's all out in the
Well,
open.
she
No more
has-
secrets.
She has the habit of pushing
everything
people
that came
away,
to light
and they're
yesterday,
about the only ones that
I've made a
push
decision.
through that.
Yeah.
I want to help.
Especially
help
me.
you save Shibuya.
I like your feet. Shoka, I'll push to your feet.
Do you?
Keep pushing Fred out of the room. It's like, I'm in the bathroom. I know, I'm helping.
Fine. Then I'll be honest with you too. I know I told you to leave, but I didn't mean it. I want you to fight at our side.
Rindo, not being a bro.
Anime protagonist speech.
Thanks.
Welcome to the team, Shoki.
Yeah, well, I'm welcoming you.
Reassuring to have gained
Go
such a
away, Nuggy.
powerful ally.
Now, everyone, take off your
I'ma
shoes.
let bygones be gone, but no more tricks, alright?
No more tricks. I promise.
Yeah, no
Now that we've
more
assembled,
trick.
How shall we proceed?
We should probably look into that noise he was talking
Where's
about.
Show?
The plague noise. Don't you remember it from yesterday?
I know, right?
I mean, how is
That
he
stuff spreads
surviving?
Like a pandemic. If we want to stop it, we've got to act fast.
Good question.
Ain't had much luck stopping it so far. You got any inside info for us, kitty cat?
Nope.
He's
Never
not
got
on
up
any of the
against noise
team.
like that.
Damn. How the
Like,
hell
unless
are we
he's a
supposed to erase
Reaper
it then?
and he's like
Ay, ay, ay.
excluded.
Not exactly off to a great start, are we?
Think about
Let's just find out as much as possible about that noise.
Is their choice
Agreed.
anyway.
Good idea.
How can you
Yeah,
even trust
not like we've got other options.
That's awesome.
All right.
Yep.
That it's settled.
That's kind of the thing, Dig, is that it's a rigged game.
what about
You can't
Swallow?
win.
This is bad.
So
if
that's
they were
what
on the
that's kind of what they were
keyboards?
getting at. Is the only way
Moto got
to
erased. And so did his entire team.
to win is
Swallow's
to
gone
kill
too.
them.
They're alive.
Their account's still active. No response, but they got my messages. I guess that means they're one of the very Beauties.
What about sudden death? You think it's actually sudden? Like just poof, it's over?
Potentially.
Doubt it, yo.
Given the stakes, I imagine it being extremely excruciating.
Probably.
Note to self: avoid sudden death.
Yes.
How do you know you don't like it if you don't try it?
Because you'd be dead.
That said, we're at 3:15.
Yep. Oh. Oh. Whoa. What's up with the sky? This is a side effect of sudden death, I fear. It's not just the sky. The buildings are all jacked up, too. Creepy. Barely even recognize the place. Better hurry up and fix it. I'm telling you what all this will do to the city if we don't stop it. Sheba's gonna pay for this. Shit ain't right, yo. It's like No Country for Old Men. The game is rigged, but you have to play anyway.
I've never actually seen that movie.
I haven't either. Life like that, I suppose the end result is the same for everyone, but you have to try. Yep. Okay, good luck. Hey there, Twisters. Gone up against any of those plague noise? It's canon. What'd she say? Did she send pictures of her feet?
It's the end of the world. Stop. Actually, don't.
Look, if I'm gonna die, I want someone stepping on my face.
I will be right back.
Okay. Should we take a break for you?
No, I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay.
Keep going. Make with funny voices.
All right. Oh,
and the wise wisdom.
Let's see. If you get the runs, why do you have to go to the toilet if, just going out jogging can take care of that? That's not my best one. Let me think of another one. Have you ever wondered what those little things at the end of shoelaces taste like? They kind of look like spaghetti, but I tried putting cheese on them and it just kind of tasted like shoe. Like noise. Not yet. Try to keep it that way. They're tough, maybe even too tough for you. But together we might stand a chance. Meet at Tokyo Plaza. Got it, on our way. Be careful. See you soon. Dude, you think not being a bro. Come on. Brett, you can't have them all. I'm not even trying. Just focus on Shoka. She's right there. But, oh, okay. Angry face. Tokyo Plaza? It's kind of far from here. Better hurry. Wouldn't want anything to happen to Ken because it would take too long. How strong are these new plague noise? Better watch our backs. Aha! Alright. Time to kill.
It's go time.
Murder time, fun time. Ah. Yep. Ow. Damn it. Hell yeah.
What will he do next?
That's my cue.
Heck.
Take it away.
Feel the power.
Aha.
Let's keep it up.
Die, bitch.
Keep it up, Beef. I got you.
Okay, these things hurt.
I high-key hate this. Powerful through you. See you later.
Huh.
Exquisite timing.
Aha! And we died. Huh. I got completely decimated there.
Okay, we got this.
Oh, those chameleons suck. Ow.
Follow me, yo. Not bad. For a beatdown, yo.
Aha!
How's that? That was sick. I'm getting pumped. Keep it up, brother.
Yeah, yep.
Keep going. That was pretty sick.
Welcome back.
First week.
What was up? Is everything okay?
Huh? Yeah, I just had to go use the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
You appear to have died.
Yeah, I did.
I leave for 5 minutes and you die.
I'm actually getting my shit kicked in. I might have to go back and grind.
Yeah, it's kind of like last time you moved to a new week. There was a definite increase in difficulty.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't even stand a chance right now. It's not even that I have bad pins this time.
Keep going. Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Within reason.
I think you're still playing at a reduced level, though.
Yeah, I am.
I know that affects your health.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
You can do it. Dark Souls that shit.
I pulled in 2 mobs, and I have no health. I'm not gonna be able to. I don't think I'm actually gonna kill this. I have no health to fight this one.
Oh, that was only the first mob.
Yeah.
Put away.
Good, yo.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of jelly babies.
I mean, admittedly, if I can get...
Don't you have an ability that regains your health?
Yeah, if I have any charge in it. Okay. Fuck.
You can do it. We believe in you.
That's my cue.
Part of the cards and all that bullshit.
Time for a beatdown, yo.
Damn it. These damn chameleons.
Oh, I didn't even see those things. Well, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Let's move.
I'm not going to be able to. Shit.
Well, time to grind.
Yeah.
Fast forward to Fred just literally like twerking against a lamppost.
So here's the thing that sucks about the grinding in this game. You don't grind by fighting enemies. You grind by eating food. And that bar that's up at the top right tells me whether or not I can eat.
And it just goes down over time?
It goes down when I fight. So, the easiest way to do this... that's the wrong button. And the way I'm gonna have to do this... Oh. Not what I meant to do, but alright, I'll take it.
I still think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I also think it's cool that they actually show up in the world.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. There's I think it's Cat Street. If you go there, that graffiti wall is there.
Oh, very cool.
So I'm gonna have to go back. The easiest way for me to do this will be to go back to one of the random days past and just eat a lot of food.
Just storm into a restaurant. It's like, I need one of everything. Quick, the world depends on it.
I am just gonna go back one day instead, because week 2 had stores that I didn't have access to before. So chances for more food and more profit.
Well, you also have, I don't know how useful it is, but you have Shoki teleport ability now.
Yeah.
Hey,
She suggests that there are specific points you can go to.
She's gonna be wandering the city today.
Yeah.
So there's probably like little hidden teleport spots.
Possibly. They're on the map now too.
Oh, even better.
Can't hear it. I'm trying to skip past all this.
I hear clickety clackety. Clickety clackety, and get on with the property.
I get the feeling they don't expect you to go back and do it like this. So there's no just like hold this button to skip all dialogue. Yeah, I got my shit kicked in. Just like last time. So I'll probably end up having to grind a little bit off screen. I don't like doing that because it feels cheap, but I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
How you level?
Alright.
Sorry, but you're no match for me.
Let's go. But yeah, the only thing that your actual level affects is how much health you have. It doesn't affect how much damage resistance you have or anything like that. No stats go into it other than your hit points.
Ah, okay. I mean, more hit points, longer you get to stay in the fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for that, but that's all it's good for.
Fair enough.
Let's keep it going. Oh yeah.
All right.
That didn't totally suck.
I know, right?
Ha!
Feel the power.
I like how Shoka says, "Wow, that didn't totally suck," and Brett's like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, that sounds about right for them.
Aha. Boom, bitch. All right, let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be easy.
By the way, Rowan,
this week
for Thursday, you've set everything up that you need set up, right?
That was easy.
Keep it going.
All right. After the stream, I'll have to walk you through that because there is some setup you have to do.
For truck?
Yeah.
Or American Truck Simulator?
Yep.
Once for brains.
You need, in order to play with people, you need a World of Trucks account.
That was easy.
And you
World
need
of
to link it
Trucks.
to. Yep.
Oh boy. I'm just thinking World of Tanks, but much more boring.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah.
Yeah, I figure I also need to go through the tutorial beforehand.
Yes. The tutorial it gives you, by the way, is an actual job.
Okay, sure, why not? Learning on the job.
You even get paid for it. So, you know, that'll be good.
Even better. We can see if we can do Dukes of Hazzard with trucks.
You're just waiting to watch me crash.
Well, the wait won't be very long.
But hey,
we've all seen the clips.
Fair enough.
No, Ray, we don't make real money.
Yeah, not real money.
Well, Dura might make real money on stream, but
Got to be able to survive somehow.
I'm pretty sure if there was real money involved, the way Endura drives trucks, they would owe a lot of people a lot of money, and possibly be in jail.
Probably. Or dead.
I don't know about that one. I can see you going through the front of a truck and just walking off.
Yeah. Okay.
Again.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time I got stranded in the middle of the forest and almost died?
No, I don't think you told me that one.
Yeah. So, my dad's car broke down, and he was like, "All right, wait here, and I'll go get help and gas and stuff." But then a tow company came, and like, so my dad had actually gotten a tow company to get the car. The tow company threw me out of the car and left me behind.
I'm pretty sure they didn't physically throw you out of the car.
Not literally, no. But they did tell me to get the fuck out.
Yeah, I had that once with my sister, because some of the smaller tow companies, they don't have liability for passengers, so they can't move the vehicle with the passenger inside of it, and they can't let you inside the company vehicle.
Yeah. I don't know if that was quite the case here. They were a little gruff, but it could have been. Point is that they left me behind in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's probably not cool.
I mean, I wasn't out there for very long, but there was a bear.
Was he nice? Did he buy you a drink?
What?
A bear?
Oh, no, not that kind of bear. Also, anyway, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm gonna bog you.
Sweet. Nope, run away.
But no, like, there was a bear, and you hear that, like, the response to the thing you're supposed to do is play dead. So I did.
No, do not do that.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work, but it did in this case.
Well, I'm just saying though, because a lot of times, most bears will respond to what they think of is a fresh dead body by being curious about it to see if that's food.
Yeah. The bear didn't find me, so I was fine.
That's a good thing. I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah. But
good dodge.
I eventually got picked up by this guy that was apparently trapping out in the area, which is illegal, by the way.
He looked for traps. Oh, he was looking for traps and he found you.
Good enough.
You get the bad out of it. I'm gonna suplex you. I'm gonna suplex you. I'm gonna suplex you.
Welcome back, Meryl. Nope, I'm running away.
Get back here. Get back here, you will receive affection.
No, it's gone.
Oh,
I need to see about getting like a fader or something. Record footsteps.
But no.
Let's have a look.
No, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
So you got picked up by a poacher.
Yes. And so I just
like an egg.
He just kind of like
This punk's is done.
All right, kid, what you doing out here? And I was just like, I'm lost. And he's like, you know, there are a bunch of strange people out there in that woods that, you know, could have done things to a kid like you, right?
That's never a comforting thing.
And I was immediately like, oh, cool, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's not good. That's deeply unsettling.
And
by the way, sorry to interrupt you. Meryl, I would recommend take some Advil and drink water, but not like super cold water.
Maybe get some rest. Sleep is good for you. But yeah, no, this guy's like saying all this stuff, and then he realized that he clearly realized I was getting a little freaked out, and I will not say his name or give a description of him. But when he realized I was uncomfortable, he looked at me and was like, "Nah, kid, it's all right. I'm a cop."
That's actually funnier. It's like, it's alright, you can trust me. I'm a police officer.
Oh, I mean, I made it out of that all right.
Well,
he just took me to the police station and just dumped me there. And it was just like, somebody take care of this snot-nosed brat.
You got dumped twice in one night.
Effectively, yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I was going somewhere with my sister, and it was late at night, and her car was a piece of shit. It died. We pulled over on the side of the road, and we got the car wouldn't start. My dad was still at work, so we can call him because he's usually our car guy. So we sat there for about half an hour, basically with the hood up, just staring at the engine, going, "Yep, that's an engine, all right." Neither one of us knows anything about cars. And then I finally go, "Hey, don't you have a tow service?" Like, she's like, "No." I go in, look at her insurance card, and go, "Roadside assistance." So so I do. We call. Another hour later, the tow truck finally shows up. Guy comes over, looks at us, looks at the front of looks at the engine. Goes, "Won't start, huh?" Like, this was a bad time, but I just straight look at the guy and go, "No, we were just enjoying the scenery." I was a smart ass little kid. I think I was like 12 at the time.
I mean, you're doing better than I was. I shouldn't talk about what I was doing.
Well, I wasn't getting picked up by any creepy old guys in the woods. That's at least that.
Still don't know why my dad didn't come back.
He stopped at the bar? I don't know.
I don't know. He wouldn't talk about it.
He went to go get milk.
Admittedly, that was when he was drinking really heavily, so...
Well, maybe he got pulled into another dimension and he had to go fight an evil overlord. It was the whole thing.
Did you see that?
No idea.
But, basically, we waited for the, we waited like an hour for the tow truck to show up. He shows up, about 5 minutes. He goes, "Alright, well, I'm gonna go and tow your car." And we're like, "Okay, great." And we start walking towards the truck. He's like, "Where are you going?" we're gonna go get in the truck. No, you can't ride with me. So, should we be in the car? No, I can't tow with somebody in there. So, y'all can just wait here.
Or what?
That was a dumb thing. He didn't say, and we didn't think to ask. So, this guy, who I later realized did not give us a name, did not have a company written on the side of the truck, and never showed us a business card or anything. Just ran off with the car. And we're standing there on the roadside waiting for something. Having no idea what's going to happen. Like, is another tow truck gonna show up?
I hope one did.
No.
What happened?
We ended up walking about a mile to the nearest gas station, and called my dad, and I could feel the vein in his forehead popping out because he's like, so your car broke down, you waited an hour to call the tow truck, and then you didn't get the name of the tow company or business card or ask where they were taking your car. And then you stood by the side of the road for another hour. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Not one of our brightest moments.
So, what happened?
They were super shady about it, but basically they towed the truck to they towed the car to a lot for us. The guy recognized the name on the insurance card, which is my father's name. And he apparently knew my father, so he's like, oh well, these are his kids, so they know where to go. And apparently, apparently he thought that we were smarter than we were, and that we had arranged transportation on our own.
That was easy.
Oh.
So it was a matter of he thought we were smarter than we were, and we had no idea what was going on.
Whoa.
Now, in our defense, this was the very first time we ever had a vehicle towed. So it's not like we had any experience beforehand.
Yeah, I mean that's.
And this was back in the day of like flip phones and Nokias.
Hey, Nokia still work.
Yes, they do. But the whole thing was like you can't look up companies or stuff, and there was no Uber.
Yeah. Of course, even if there was, Uber would be like, all right, that's $300.
Time for a beatdown. Who's up first?
Uber apparently got sued for that recently. I remember seeing something about them, the Uber company holding one of their clients hostage.
I think I might have heard about that. Basically, the guy wouldn't let them out of the vehicle until they paid.
Yeah.
There was another case where the person, the driver basically went in circles around the destination, saying that, basically asking for a tip. So they were like, yeah, so if you want to go ahead and give me a 5-star review and a $20 tip, if on top of that, I'll let you out right over here. You're like, sure, I'll do that after, once you get out. Like, no, you do it right now.
That's illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, that is basically extortion. It's like, you're not getting out, I'm not gonna let you out of your location or out of my vehicle until you pay me.
This is why I'm super sketchy about. So my insurance, my medical insurance, has They use Uber for their medical transportation.
It's alright, I guess.
I have not used it once.
Well, admittedly,
Well,
if it's
not-
for your insurance,
It's actually not true. I did use it one time. But just once. And I was not impressed because I was literally... They put me into a car where not only the passenger side, but the back seats had no floorboard. It was just exposed road.
yeah, that's when you don't get on there, or that's when you don't accept a ride.
I did. But yeah, they had no floorboard, and the dispatcher that had gotten me the ride was clearly on something strong.
Sounds pretty bad. I've had good experience with Uber, except for, and I don't think it was the driver's fault, but the last like 3 times I took an Uber, I got really sick, like motion sickness.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I don't normally get that. I think it was just the fact that I was in a vehicle, but I wasn't driving.
Could have been.
Because, like, pretty much I
suppose combat is inevitable.
I've been driving myself around for the past, like,
Let's do it to it, yo.
whatever, however long. Like, I very rarely ever have to take an Uber and I don't have any friends that drive.
We got this.
I can't drive myself.
I've seen your gameplay. I know.
Hey, I actually have driven.
That frightens me. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. No, I'm teasing. I'm sorry.
I'm not that much of a danger.
Only in trucked.
Aha! Bird, go dead.
Nope, still alive.
It won't be for long.
Nice one.
I like how you literally summon missiles.
Yeah.
Power word, or like I summon artillery strike.
Yeah.
But no, my only thing is, I guess it's because I wasn't driving, but like I was in the back of an Uber, like literally trying very hard not to get sick.
Ah.
And the Uber driver glances back. He clearly sees something wrong, and he's like, and I just remember because very clearly he goes, "Do not get sick in my car."
How friendly.
No, not friendly at all. Very, very or else-ish.
Worms for brains.
Ow, why you poop?
Speaking of poop, you're kind of hurt.
Yeah, I am. It's the damn chameleon.
Take that, Froggy. Punch Kermit right in the gob. You see missiles, explosives, and giant chains.
Yeah. Alright.
I will say this much. I think Uber has a lot of potential. Like, it's non-union, but I think it's a lot better than like taxi services. It's a lot cheaper.
Ish.
Well,
depends on where you're going.
Certain locations, like around here, it's much cheaper than taxis.
Because when we were trying to figure out what to do about Nana's situation when she was not here. The for a 3-hour drive, they wanted $600.
Yeah, Uber is designed for short local trips.
That still is completely outrageous.
It is, but you have to remember the scale that they're designed to work on is basically a couple miles.
Damn it. Damn it. I need to kill the fucking chameleon.
Punch, 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 punch. Somebody call Spider-Man.
I'm gonna... Okay. You know what? I think with that, I'm gonna call it a night. That's incredibly frustrating. Yeah.
I need horrible things to happen to powerful people!
I should have
Ow!
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh wait, no, because I didn't edit the. I didn't edit the volume on that one.
It's alright. That was just really, really loud.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
They're fine. That said, yeah. After that loss, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night on this. And I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid out into. I still haven't made a proper exit screen, but I will. I'll have time to do that tomorrow.
Woot.
That said, I hope you all had a great time. Why you boop? Why you boop?
Everybody boop.
There is nobody playing this game. I am the only one. Why you boop?
We boop because we can. By the way, check out Dura's Discord. Keep up with them, find out what they're doing, annoy them in real time. YouTube for their videos and clips. TikTok for more short form clips and amusement. Also just to annoy them and do annoying TikTok dances at them. Twitter to keep up with updates and see what they're playing. And to point out that Twitter is evil.
Yes.
And to slightly annoy Dura. And as always, any donations are of course welcome.
Yes, and appreciated. We're in a little bit of a big spot right now. I know there's the whole new PC case thing. Like we're stable, but I can't exactly afford to keep things going with the streaming unless I upgrade that PC because I'm kind of running this one at the end of its rope. But yeah, I'm going to keep it going for as long as I can.
Yeah, I think my computer is getting at the end of its age as well.
That said, we're going to raid out into Richie Kupo, who is playing Shovel Knight.
Woot.
Yeah. So I hope you all had a great night. We love having you. We'll see y'all again on Thursday, where we're going to be playing some American Truck Simulator.
Yeehaw.
And then on Friday, where I'm finally taking a crack at the Liza P demo. Finally gonna do it. I've been meaning to do it for ages and just haven't taken the time. I'm finally gonna do it.
Run.
Alright. You all take it easy. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say hello to Richie Kupo. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Boy.